Yo, people! Hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Dodo channel, Peeparonies. How everyone doing? It's been a little bit once again. Brand new week has begun, which means a brand new set of Dodo streams. Returns to the interwebs once again. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Hello James. I see that you were here first. Congrats. Good shit. And Guinea's here as well. And of course I see Nash over there on YouTube too. Hello Nash. Yo, welcome to the stream today. As we all know, MPLMY Season 16 is just over the horizon. MPL, PH and ID have already begun. As usual, we're a bit late to the party. But that means that we have time to do our usual team power rankings before the season begins. It is a little early this time around. Normally we do it a little bit closer to when the season starts. But I figured, you know, since all the teams have already released their team rosters, we may as well do it, you know, get a bit of a heads up in advance, get my power ranking list out before the season starts, so that people can get an idea of what I think about the teams next season, and just, you know, get it done, because why not, you know? I will say, I am not 100% today. I will let you guys know that in advance. I am not 100% today because, like, I don't know what's going on. It's been like ever since like this morning when I woke up, I've had some kind of weird like sort of like nose issue. I don't know if I'm going to be having a sore throat or something, but it's like the pre-feeling of that, right? So probably not the best time for me to be doing a ranking, considering how talking heavy it is. But I already told myself, I'm gonna be doing this today. I want to do this today. I genuinely want to, like, explore the teams in advance. So that's what we're gonna be doing regardless. James and Gin asked if we will be playing some rank today. And we will see how long this takes. I imagine it shouldn't take too long. But every time I've said that, I have been wrong. It has taken long. So just buckle up, peeps. I imagine we'll probably be able to slot in some games. Surely it's not going to take the entire stream, but we will see how long it actually takes for me to go through all the teams. Because I do want to talk about, like, the players, talk about the chemistries, really sink my fangs into figuring out, like, which teams are going to be strong this next season. Cause I think we have some very interesting roster rotations this time around. I feel like there's some very interesting, like, player reorders between different teams locally. There's some very interesting imports that have come into MPL Malaysia as well this season. So I actually feel like it might be difficult, right? Yeah, like what Gin said, this season's team ranking might be very hard to do. And I know I've said that a lot in the past. I know that in the past I've always said, like, oh, this season feels like the hardest season to rank because the teams are all so strong and stuff. This one really feels like it's going to be hard to do because the teams have really done some crazy reshuffles. Tyson asked, what do you think of Zippy, Cutie, and Homeboys? Interesting. I did not see that coming. I don't think we've ever had a Burmese player come over. He is Burmese, right? Right? Please tell me he is. I hope I didn't get that wrong. SRG will automatically be S tier? Yeah, I mean, we already know, right? Gin already said earlier as well. Let's just ignore top 1 because we already know. Also, Kai dropped by. Hello, Kai. SRG roster rotations. Yeah, there basically isn't any. Whoever is at the last 2 spots, you're just unlucky, basically. I do feel like the team power level has gone up a lot over the years. He is Burmese. Okay, thank you, Nash. Second Burmese player out of... Really? Only the second? I know that Naomi was obviously the first. Right? We all know that Naomi was the first. But Zippy's only the second? Really? And we're the ones who grabbed him? That's kind of curious. Also, Darren says, I see nice nature. Yes, yes you do. We have replaced the image here. It is no longer Ching-che. Ching-che sitting in the cabinet now. She's like sitting over there in the Hoyoverse section. And now we have nature here. I would have gotten a bigger print, but they like so I obviously got this at Animengaki. Alright, obviously I got it from Animengaki. Where else would I have gotten it from? And the booth that I bought it from had like a buy 2 free 1 sort of deal, all for the same size. So I bought like 3 prints. And they all had to be the same size, so I just got the smaller one instead of the bigger one because I don't need 3 A4 sized prints. It was cheaper as well. But I also have this cute little sticker here. If you guys haven't seen my AMG haul, I actually posted a picture of it on Instagram. And then I posted a video of me showing it off on TikTok. So if you guys haven't seen that, you guys should go see that. Nash assumes Zippy will be the main gold for Homeboys, which is kind of unfortunate because Mel QT, you know, like, if he's replacing our ordinary marksman, that's a bit sad. Tyson says, I didn't like his performances in MSC, but I hope he gets stronger in MY. I agree, but at the same time, Mel QT. AMG Hall Showcase, Gin, did you not watch my TikTok? Mr. Mod, sir, did you not watch my TikTok? Twitch chat isn't showing, is it not? No, it is. I can see it there. I still feel bad about the team with a single B on its logo. Well, it's rough. It is rough. The thing is, like, obviously we're gonna feel sorry about Ocean Black, but at the same time, it's a bit difficult to really say that, like, oh, this was just very unfortunate for them. Because they had a direct competitor, DX Soul, right? Like, DX Soul was literally competing in the same season as them against the same opponents. And they got 3rd place. So yes, Ocean Black got a bit of a short end of the stick, but it's not like rookie teams could not keep up at all, right? Hello Janzu, hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, if you guys would, by the way, guys, you remember how I said very likely the next time, like, I think this was like a couple streams back. I think this was probably a couple streams back. I told you guys, like, don't be surprised if at some point in the near future you see me with a nice nature figure. Anyone who's already watched my my TikTok knows this, but for the peeps who didn't, ta-da! I told you it was going to happen. Kinda sad that CG doesn't announce Detto in their MPL roster. I mean, yeah, it is sad for Detto, but well, Mr. DJY still torturing himself in PH server. Is his stream still going? Fudge, man. I gotta admire this man's tenacity. Is it only on TikTok? Yes. On IG and Facebook, I only posted the picture. And I only posted a picture of my AMG haul. I did a TikTok of me showing off the items individually though. So if you guys want to see the video version, that's on TikTok. Which MPL teams are you rating? Okay, so for the peeps here who are a little bit newer, I know we actually have a few newer peeps who only really started actively watching this channel after the last season of MPL ended, right? Around MSC timing. So you guys don't know this, but oh shit!
Judeliu has donated $3 to the dodo. Praise be to Judeliu. After ranking the MPL my team, can you review Onic PH versus Liquid PH in the second game of RRQ versus Alter Ego?
You are going to need to remind me. Review a game, huh? That would be... I know it's something that Mirko does. I've not really done it yet. I definitely should consider doing it. But thank you very much for the donation, Judah. Thank you so much. I guess we'll try. We'll have a look-see. I don't know how deep of an analysis I'll be able to give, especially since we don't know how long I'll spend ranking the teams itself. But if we still have time after that, then we will definitely look into that. Thank you very much, Judah. But yes, what was I saying? For those of you who are a little bit newer to the channel and weren't around during the last few seasons of MPL, and you may not be aware of this, but this is actually a regular thing for me, where I will rate the teams. I will do team power rankings of all the teams in MPL before the season starts, and then every 2 weeks within the season, right? So let me show you on TikTok real quick. This is for the peeps who are newer to the channel. These are the peeps who started watching during MSC or started watching like maybe a little bit after the last season of MPL ended, or you just joined last season and you don't really know like whether or not this is a regular thing. You will see it if you scroll through my TikTok that this is a regularly scheduled event. Right, hold on, let me go look for it. So like, for example, in season 15, we ranked all of the teams before the season started. This is how I listed them, right? And then after that, every two weeks we would do another team power ranking like this, just to like refresh and kind of catch up with how I feel the teams are doing. If we look even further back, I did one in season 14. This one was a little bit, this was 13. This one was a little more unique because I compared it with a ChatGPT list that we had to try and interpret. That was kind of fun. But yeah, this is a regular thing. We are not rating and reviewing specific team lineups. We are reviewing every team lineup. We are going to come up with a definitive first to 10th place list before the season even starts. And when the season ends, we'll try to figure out how accurate I was. Also, to Abidemi, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Have you watched Geek vs RQ Game 2 with Sun and Hellkurt? I heard. Like, I did not watch it, but I did like see pictures of the draft, and I saw that they had a Sun and Hellkurt. Hellkurt actually. Not too surprising for me, because Baloy. It's just a Baloy thing. But Sun was a little shocking. I was not expecting the Sun. Even Hellkurt's kind of rare, but it's, you know, not too surprising because it's Baloy. But Sun is something else. So clearly they're already trying out some funny stuff over there. But yeah, so today we're gonna be looking through all of the teams. We're gonna be reviewing their rosters, their chemistries, and then we're gonna be trying to come up with a ranking of how strong I think all the teams are, and hopefully what positions they end the season in. And then beyond that as well, I want to try and like, I know every time I add something on, the likelihood of us doing ranked gameplay just gets lower. But another thing I kind of want to look at when we are reviewing the teams is whether or not I feel like their gameplay style will change, right? Because a lot of the teams have done notable roster reshuffles. And so when we're looking through the players, their new lineups and things, besides talking about how strong I think they're going to be this next season, I also want to try and analyze how their gameplay style or their strategy style might change. Obviously, I can't do that for the teams who are new, like Games My Kalantan, because I don't have anything to go off of, but almost every other team has veteran players, has been in MPL for a while, so I feel like that could be something interesting to look at as well. Gold lane Lapu suggestion by Kid Bomba was used by Toy. Damn, really? My squad tried it and it's not effective. Don't try it at home. At least Gojas gets to play now. Yes, he does. Now, as you guys can see, I have prepared my tier list template as usual. Right, we have a brand new tier list for a brand new season. So this is gonna be the tier list that this is gonna be the template that we are using for the rest of season 16. We got all the new teams, all the new logos, all the old teams as well, all set up and ready. And then I also have MPLMY's Instagram page pulled up on another tab so that we can go through all of the team roster reveals. They've done it differently this season. Rather than images like they used to do. Normally they do like a poster with the new players. This season they've done videos. Now there's still a chance they'll actually post the official images of the new teams later on, but we don't have that right now. So we're gonna be using the videos as a reminder of which player is on which team. And yeah, we're just gonna try and review and see how I think the teams are going to fare overall. And this should be interesting. And again, I do feel like this season is going to be quite difficult, because some of these teams have really gone all out in terms of recruiting new blood. So let's have a look-see, shall we? Hello Sakura, welcome to the stream. For those who are confused why there's so many duplicates, it's basically ranking by tier, yes. For those of you who are newer again, the way that we usually rank the teams is that we'll do one overall ranking of their placement 1 to 10, and then we will do a strength ranking of their early, mid, and late game performance. That's the reason why, that's the reason why I have 4 of each team logo. We're not doing that today, of course. We only start doing that when the season starts and I actually have gameplay. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to predict how strong they are early, mid, and late game now. So today we're only gonna be using 1 of each of these logos and ranking the teams in terms of their overall performance. Did you watch Vamos's roster review in YouTube? It was sick. I have not, actually. Maybe we should check that out. Also, hello Jachung. It's been a long while. Yes, it has, sir. Hello, hello. Don't be disappointed like last season again. If you know, you know. Oh, I'm keeping an eye on you right here, buddy. My goat Natko is in Malaysia, but with the snakes I dislike. Alright. Yeah, that's true. Vamos usually does a YouTube video as well, so maybe we should have a look at that. MPL S16 roster. Yeah, I guess it's this. Yeah, I still remember their video from last season. I actually thought it was pretty good. Looks like this one's a lot shorter than before, which I also appreciate because I feel like the previous season's one was a bit too long. So you know what? Let's just watch this. Let's just start by watching this. And then we'll probably do the review. Because I am kind of curious. I am kind of curious about what they've done exactly. Hold on, my Twitch chat is connecting. So if anyone is chatting in Twitch right now, I actually cannot see your messages. Hold on, do I have to pull out my phone? For some reason my Twitch chat is not connecting here. Yeah, I'm not seeing the latest messages. Yeah, I have to pull out my phone. Damn, that's a bit annoying. It's even happening on my stream dashboard. What's up with that? Okay, whatever. Guess I'm using my phone for Twitch chat now. Alright, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at Team Vamos's roster reveal video and see what they've done this time. Shall we? Oh, that's a bit loud. Oh my god, they're doing solo leveling. Of course they are. Of course they're doing solo leveling, these guys there. I was like thinking, why does the font they're using for the main title look so familiar? It's fudging solo leveling. Okay. Alright, alright. I mean, I like the concept though. I like the concept. Hold on, one moment. Dude, my chat on my phone is not updating either. Is anyone having issues with Twitch chat? Is it just me? My Twitch chat on my phone isn't updating. What the fudge, dude? I just want... Dude, come on, man. Not while I'm live. I can't see Twitch chat. Oh my fudging god. Are you... is my fudge... I don't even know who to blame in this situation. Is it my line? I don't know. Okay. I had to reload my stream on mobile. But this is working. I can still see this. What the fudge? Okay, thanks for the hydration, Kuruel. It's not my line though. My stream is still fine. And I can still see YouTube chat, I think. I don't know, no one's chatting on YouTube, so I cannot say for sure right now. But it's just specifically Twitch. I can't connect the Twitch chat. What the fudge, dude? It's appearing just with delay. Oh. It's only reloading when I reload the page. That's what's happening. That is what's happening right now. Twitch chat is fine. It's not for me. I can't see it. It's fine for y'all. It's not fine for me. I literally cannot read you guys' chat. Okay, thanks for the hydration. This is the only way you guys can communicate with me now. Through these, through the fudging channel point rewards. Yeah, it looks like YouTube chat is fine because Janzu just typed on YouTube and it's alright over there. Okay, Kai also just asked for hydration. Alright, sure. I straight up have to reload my Twitch to see new messages. That is the only way I see new messages. The hydration is delayed. Is Twitch dying? Is that what's happening? Hydration is delayed. Shit, man. It's gotta be Twitch then. Cause clearly my internet is okay. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's happening on my phone too. Hold on. Yeah, my phone is also stuck connecting. Twitch has to be bugging the F out right now. Whatever. Whatever. Let's just watch the video, shall we? Let's just watch the video and hopefully everything is all fixed by the end or whatever. All right. So, we know that Error 404 is the only player they actually confirmed would be staying. Wow, okay. This is rather extreme. Hold on. I just realized, yeah, okay, that's why it's not full screen. Okay, that looks better. Wow, they're going all out here. Okay, I feel like the cut to no audio is a bit too sudden. I feel like there needs to be a better transition. Damn, they're aura farming. They're fudging aura farming Error 404 like crazy. Stream chat is gone. Yeah, it disappeared for a moment. The moment I paused the video to point out that stream chat is gone, it came back. I don't know. His roster reveals is so next level. I don't. Yeah. We're a third of the way through the video, and the only thing they've done is aura farm Error 404. By the way, that's the only thing they've done. Maybe it is my internet. It might be my internet, guys. My internet. But this is such a weird way for my internet to be like effed up. Cause yeah, I'm on data now on my phone, and I think Twitch chat is okay. Hold on, could you guys like just type stuff on Twitch chat real quick? So I can see if my phone on data is okay. Hopefully this reflects their performance in MPL. I know, right? Like, okay, you know what? I have to make references to this. When I start casting, I need to like say Team Vamos with like solo leveling terms. Yeah, okay, I can see it. I can see Twitch chat updating now on my data. So it's my fudging internet. Are you fudging for real right now? How does that even work? My fudging Wi-Fi just decides Twitch specifically is not allowed to work? Ah, whatever. I still remember TNC roster reveal 4 to 5 seasons ago, and it's literally a war documentary. These teams do get pretty intense. I hope this music isn't copyrighted. Wow. Oh my god, are they on the Arise summons? Is that what we're doing right now? Oh my god, they're the fudging Arise summons. This is a little bit this is a little bit cheesy, guys. I'm sorry. This is a little cheesy. All this for one guy? You didn't even use the other summons. What the fudge? What random public monster asset is this? Damn, that's actually a legit solo leveling dagger though. Guys, imagine if they make Error 404 the main character of the entire roster reveal. And he's not the main jungler. Imagine if they do that to him. I was not Ko the whole time? Squad revealing! Oh my god. Honestly, props. Props to Team Mama. What? Do they still have us? Oh wait, no, it's fudging Gojes. Okay, they're doing this again. They specifically didn't reveal Error 404 in the previous roster reveal video, and now they're doing it for Gojes. Except this time, everyone already knows that it's him. Okay, I see. This is solo queuing, you guys are saying. Yeah, I think so. Alright. I'm sorry guys, that felt a bit cheesy. I actually kind of preferred the old roster reveal. I felt like this went a little bit too far, but hey, as long as they're having fun, right? And Imagine if after all of this, right? Imagine if after all the work they put into like having Error 404 be their main character, be their Sung Jing Woo. Imagine if if Error 404 is not the main jungler, right? If like after all of this, if they don't make Error 404 the main jungler, I don't know what to say. But yeah, it definitely does stand out, Sakura. You're correct about that. Because like most of the other teams don't do that. Most of the other teams just don't do this sort of thing. Also, they had I think Zorn did a behind the scenes vlog of shooting the video as well, where he literally puts Go just front and center on the thumbnail, by the way. So it's not even a secret. We need an award to appreciate such a good teaser. Maybe we do. Once more teams start doing like a roster reveal videos like this, maybe we can have an award for that during the award ceremony. Yeah? Imagine if they drop out of MPL. What a thing to say, Kai. Chibi is still in the team though. Yes, he is. Chibi is still around. So like we don't actually know who is going to be the main jungler, but I feel like if you're gonna put Error 404 so front and center like that in this video, it has to be him, right? Like they're trying to make him the main jungler at this point, basically, because otherwise what would be the point of putting him so front and center, right? But yes, so that was Team Vamos's roster reveal. Just wanted to have a look at that because, you know, we watched it last season. I figure we may as well watch it this season too, since Vamos does do some pretty interesting things. They took the solo leveling approach this time around. Not a bad idea, considering I imagine a lot of Vamos fans would probably be fans of solo leveling as well. They just give off the vibes. Alright, so let us begin with our team rankings. And you know what? Since we just watched Vamos's video, let's start with Vamos. Let's do the teams from reverse order. So we'll start from Vamos at the very end, and then we'll work our way up. Solo queuing esports is real. Yep. Abang Lord says Todak is losing badly in their scrims. Is that like with the new lineup? Because I actually did see those clips. I did see those clips of Abang Lord saying that Todak was just not doing well. I'm gonna presume that it is actually referring to the new lineup, because there'd be no point bringing up those clips now if they were talking about the old lineup, which is kind of concerning, right? Because Todak didn't make it to playoffs for the first time ever last season. Like, last season was the first time ever that Todak didn't make MPL playoffs since they joined MPL. If they're not doing well in scrims now, that's an issue. New lineup? Okay, well, looks like we might have a problem. Fraudak. Oh man, it would be such an unfortunate way to go. But yes, let us begin. We'll start with Vamos, since they're the ones we just watched, and they are the most recent and last team to reveal their roster. So we've got Team Vamos right here. Vamos Esports. Actually, is this their official name? Like, is Vamos Esports their name, or is it Team Vamos? Because I know that some teams tend to get a little banal about it. He said they might not make it into the playoffs this season too. We haven't even started. The season hasn't even started and you're already saying that? That does not... Like, dude, do not say these sort of things before... Like, okay, like... I'm assuming that this came out during a podcast. I don't know which podcast Abang Lord was in where he talked about this. But, like, dude, do not sensationalize this. Your team, your players are going to see those clips. Your players are going to see you saying Todak might not make it to playoffs before the season even starts. You are basically manifesting it to happen. Like, imagine you're a player, you join Todak for a new season, or you are staying with Todak for a new season, your scrim results haven't been good. You're already disappointed, you're already like, you would obviously be very sad, very disappointed, you know. like trying to figure out, okay, what do we need to improve? The season's starting soon and we're still not playing well. And then your Abang Lord was actually, wait, what position was he again? Was he manager? He was manager, right? I can't remember, but like, imagine your or he was, right? Yeah, he is. So imagine your manager goes up to a podcast, tells the world, hey, Todak has been losing really badly in scrims. We might not make it to playoffs this season. Before the season even starts. As a player, how is that supposed to make you feel? Like yes, it's true that your team isn't doing well, but dude, you are just basically asking people to clip you. And if they're gonna clip you, your players are going to see you saying that shit. How are you supposed to hype them up anymore, you know? Like, how are you supposed to walk into that room and tell your players, hey, we can still do it, we can still improve, do your best, if they've already seen you telling the world, hey, we're not gonna make it to playoffs this season? It's just not a bad move. It's just not a good move. It just doesn't seem like a smart idea if you want your team to actually produce any sort of result. So, yeah, either way, we'll leave that for later. We have to raid Todak at some point anyway. Let's just get things started, right? Kuruel says, if I got offered by Todak, I'd decline it politely. I mean, if you want to be a pro player, you would accept regardless, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, anyway, so we got Vamos here. So Zorn is sticking around. Zorn's still gonna be around. I think Zorn really just needs to work on consistency and synergy. That's the only thing that, like, cause like he definitely has the skill. And it's honestly impressive that he does, because he's definitely older than a lot of the other players in MPL nowadays, and he still has the mechanical skill to outperform a lot of other like players. But chemistry, synergy, consistency needs to be worked on, right? Because it does feel like, although it's still kind of like the same issues where he can make plays, but it doesn't really seem to be happening at the right time in the right place. And because of that, things get very disjointed, right? I still like Zone as a player. I still think that he has a lot of character, he has a lot of skill, despite like being one of the older players in the league. And I believe he has what it takes. He just needs the right people to work with as well, right? So Chibi is also sticking around. And that creates the question of whether or not Chibi or Error 404 is going to be the main jungler. Error 404, we've already seen, is definitely a more aggressive jungler, and being a younger player means that his like micro mechanics are still up there comparatively to Chibi. But Error 404 still needs to work on his overall experience. In that case, Chibi has him beat. We have no idea which of these is going to be the main jungler, so that makes this a little bit harder to rate, right? Zorn just needs to tuck in his shirt. Darren says. Yeah, that too. Note, he wears the same jeans to like every single game as well. I'm pretty sure he was wearing them earlier too. Then yeah, we got Chibi, we got Error 404. Then we have Natko. I've heard the name, I can't remember where he's from. Natko MLBV. Natko is Indonesian player, so he from on loan from Evos. Evos, which Evos? Main Evos? Like a main Evos lineup? MPL ID, yeah, main Evos lineup. Okay. Evos has not been doing the best in the past couple seasons. I obviously don't watch a lot of MPL ID, so I don't know how Natko's playstyle is, but I'm gonna presume that there's an Indonesian gold laner as part of Evos who is already known to be a fairly aggressive team. He's probably a bit more of an aggressive fighting gold lane type. Please correct me. I know that there's people here who probably know Natko better than me. Natko played gold, mid, and EXP before in MPL. My goat. Yes. Oh yeah, Jinho. So, like, how would you describe Natko's playstyle? Abang Lord was sarcastically trolling. Who said they're not performing? Was he? I hope so. I hope he was trolling, because like if he was saying that seriously, then it's just not a good sign. But if Natko is more of an aggressive gold lane style, that actually works well with Vamos, because You could tell that Vamos was having difficulty synergizing with Nets for a very long time because Nets is more of a farming gold laner, right? It seemed like he was very uncomfortable being brought into fights very early on, and he typically is the type that wants to get like his item power spike before he really starts joining team fights. So this didn't really mesh well with Vamos's preference for fighting towards early mid game. Jinho says, yes, aggressive, but Doma is better. That's why Evos kept Doma. Okay, already not the best sign, but okay. It does mean that Natco should, on paper, mesh better with Vamos than Nets. And I know that a lot of, like, I personally was always pushing the narrative that Nets was a notable weak link. So, I am glad that they decided to try out a different player because it was clear that Nets wasn't quite working out for the longest time. And having a more aggressive style of player there should help make Vamos mesh better together. Clawkun is still sticking around as well, so they didn't change out Clawkun, which I think is fine. I don't really feel like Clawkun got the chance to do anything too notable last season. There were a couple of new mid laners last season that I was expecting more from, but didn't really get to see do anything because unfortunately it wasn't really a meta where mid laners could shine particularly well. And like their teams weren't doing too good. I am specifically referring to Roundel and Clawkun. These two players expected a lot, didn't really get to show very much because the meta wasn't really the right place and their teams were not performing all that well. So Clawkun does perfectly fine. And as long as they can like get the team to work better together, I think he'll also do okay. I think this is the season where we really want to see whether or not Clawkun is the correct fit for Vamos. I legit thought that Natco would permanently go back to EXP. It looks like he hasn't. Nets is the new GOAT in PH besides Super Marco, Oheb, and Kelra. Really? Kai says Nets is now struggling in PH. How is he doing actually, I wonder? I actually don't know. Shall we have a look? Let's just let's have a look real quick. He's with which team was he in? Is he with Omega, right? Was he with Omega or was he with another team? I've actually forgotten. Yes, he is with Omega. How are they doing? Omega lost to AP, won against TNC. I mean, it's alright. I think it's alright. I think Claw is more of an in-between Udil and Warlord. I agree. He's definitely not as aggressive as a mid laner compared to like Warlord and Udil. But I think that's very needed because Vamos is mostly aggressive players and I think they need someone in the middle to keep things like in check. I think the mid laner is the perfect position to do this, so Clawkun actually is okay here. It was just that there was no like chemistry between Vamos last season. So Clawkun should still do okay, especially with Natco coming in. And also, especially with so we have also Pak Atan. Where is Pak Atan from? I've forgotten. You were going to hear that a lot. You guys are gonna hear me say that a lot. Hivavos Pak Atan. Is that? I do not know where he's from. He does not have a page. Okay. We do not know then. Okay, Gorgeous! The bench boy! And I say that with the most like affection possible. We love Gorgeous, of course. He has been our honorary player stage host for many seasons. And hasn't really had the chance to play with SRG because Cram has just been doing so good. The main lineup for SRG has been so locked in that Gorgeous has not had a chance to really play outside of that one season with Snapdragon, with Homeboys. But now he's here with Vamos. And honestly, this makes a lot of sense to me. This genuinely makes a lot of sense to me because Gorgeous is also an aggressive EXP laner. He likes to fight. He likes playing heroes like the Arlet and so on. Create plays, set up, make space, ego challenge in lane. And that actually fits exactly with what Vamos wants to achieve. This is a very bombastic, very aggressive lineup that wants to gain early game snowballs as much as possible. And because of that, you could tell that there was a lack of synergy when they were playing with Nets and Smooth, because Nets is a slower farming type late game marksman, and Smooth is more of a sandbag style, keep the lane in check and sacrifice yourself for the team type of player. Right? You could definitely still make the lineup work, but the personality styles and the direction that the Vamos players typically like to go for took over a bit too much. And because they were trying to make the synergy happen, it definitely felt like Vamos was just in a complete mess, right? Kind of like very much a fish out of water situation last season. So now that they have an aggressive gold laner, now that they have an aggressive EXP laner, I genuinely do think that Vamos are in a much better position. The only thing that will be tested is that chemistry, right? Because you have new players coming in, right? Chibi and Zorn have generally played with the same people for multiple seasons, and all of a sudden we're seeing a big reshuffle. Will they be able to adapt to that, right? Will they be able to pull out the full potential? That is the main question. But on paper, this looks like a very strong team, Vamos, and seems exactly like what you'd expect an aggressive MPL team to be. Jernho says, Pakatan is a public TikToker, content creator turned analyst. Ah, okay. Smooth is still my goat. The Roman jungle was the problem, he says. Wow, okay, I see. Cruel says, 30% chance of being an SRG Slayer. Could be. Not impossible. And then, besides that, we also have Coach Pakbet coming in. And I have definitely heard this name before. Coach Pakbet is from Bren. Yes, AP Bren. And then previously Lazy, and in the past, the coach for Omega. So this is a fairly accomplished Filipino coach. Right? The achievements have not been the most consistent, but he has been accomplished in the past. It is the Pak duo. You are correct. We got Pakbet and we got Pakatan. We know that Lazy is actually one of the more aggressive new PH teams as well too. So I could see this being a very good synergy. I genuinely do think this Vamos could be quite scary. I like the players they've picked up. Now the question is just direction. Can they make these players work together? And that will be the judge. But right now, I am going to put Vamos in the A tier. We're probably going to rename this, right? So we're going to stick to the usual things. Champion contenders. What did I name this segment last time? Hold on. What do you mean unable to verify? How did I name this? It's kind of funny looking at this picture because you see everyone looking so. Where is that coming from? So focused, and then Trav is just. Wait, is there a TikTok playing in the background? There is. There's a TikTok playing. And why was that happening? TikTok being a bit weird right now. Whoops, no, that goes to the next post. Yes, this is the one I'm looking for. Yes, champion contenders, playoff bound, potential dark horses. Yes, okay. We will go with that we'll go with that name. Yes. Playoffs bound, potential dark horses, and then I'll see what to name this later. But for now, I think Vamos is at least playoffs bound. I feel like there's a lot of potential in this lineup. S tier will just be SRG tier. I'm sure there's other teams that have some potential, I think. What? Pakvet is in MPL MY? Yes, he is. I want to give y'all insider info that I think I can give. Arrow was supposed to be the one taking Pakvet, but they chose another PH coach due from TNC due to better drafting. The PH coach was supposedly already registered for MPL and already moved to Malaysia, but he was so homesick and cried every day and didn't have the will to coach in the gaming house. until Aero Management let him go and they took time. Really? That bad? Was it that bad? Well, I can't say for certain, you know, as an official caster, I cannot like confirm nor deny because I genuinely have no idea, but we will see, we will see. Are we going to ML later or even Thursday? I don't know, sir. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea if we're gonna end up MLing today. If we don't ML today, we'll ML Thursday. I'll definitely say that though. Alright, next up, we've got the brand new Untitled Esports. I say brand new, but it is the exact same team. Let us go ahead and have a look. Now, I know we've already watched some of these videos before, but just to refresh, right? So we've got Siska still around, we've got Keemin still around, some of our top rookies from last season, Sky Z as well. The new breakout gold lane star of MY. There's very few MY gold laners that are able to compete at the same level as Innocent, and Sky Z nearly got as many savages as he did. In fact, he had the same number until the grand finals happened and Innocent decided he wanted to keep that title. And then we of course have Rasi still around, we have Storm still around, and we've got a brand new addition to the team, which is Subway. Now the question is on when Subway will get to play, because Subway has been kept in reserve as a substitute for a very long time. He was with Monster Vicious for the past like 2 or 3 seasons, and he only got to play like maybe 1 or 2 games max in those few seasons, because it just wasn't the right meta for him. For those of you who don't remember, Subway was a tank jungle specialist. Back multiple seasons ago, he was very, very good when everyone was playing Fredrin, Baxia, Akai, and so on. Because of that, it's been very difficult for him to actually get any playtime. Now that it's more flexible and assassins tend to have a bit more priority, I do think it's good that DX, aka Untitled, now have some variation, because Keemin was not the most stable when it came to the regular season. He locked in hard for the playoffs, but he wasn't the most stable in the regular season. Is it a regular season thing, or was he just getting the jitters because it was his first season in MPL and that won't happen going forward? Because if it's the latter, then we might once again see a situation where Subway doesn't actually get to play on stage, which is a bit unfortunate. Hello Faiz, welcome to the stream. Subway is the new Gogus. He's been the Gogus for a long time. Untitled's logo low-key looks like Fnatic. Honestly, Kuruel, I thought the same. I actually felt the exact same way. It does look kind of similar. But yeah, Subway's the only new addition. We also have Coach Fee. Alright, so Coach Tio has a... I think Fee is new, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, looks like he was a MAL coach. Yeah, MAL Season 2. With which team? Red Alpha. Apparently. Alright, so a newer coach to MPL. And then of course we have Coach Tio, who did an amazing job last season. I'm so happy that he's still around. Untitled has a lot to prove, because this is a team that broke all expectations and got 3rd place in their very first season of MPL in one of the most difficult seasons of MPL history, against teams who were preparing for the world stage at EWC. This brand new MAL lineup, yes, they have some veteran players, but it's just the generally new lineup, got 3rd place and nearly made it to representing Malaysia at MRC. It was the definition of a Cinderella run. The thing is, teams that have had Cinderella runs in the past have had a tendency to not perform as well once the new season started. It's a mix of expectations based on the results of last season, consistency and discipline, where we will really get to see Untitled being tested. They have not switched up their roster. So there's not a lot to change in terms of their gameplay style. I'm expecting we will see the same stuff. Coach Tio is still around, so we should still expect the same sort of gameplay styles, just hopefully with some additional refinement. Team Hack, we're looking at you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too, Kai. By all means, Untitled should be at least playoff bound as well. I will put them ahead of Vamos. I will actually put them ahead of Vamos. I think that this team is at least playoff bound. But can they do better than before? A lot of teams are stronger this season. And like I said earlier, can they actually maintain the consistency? Right? Because exactly like Team Hack is an example, go from qualifier straight to champion in one season and then drop off the face of the earth. When you do this well, this quickly, you are not given enough time to truly acclimate to the MPL stage. You are not given enough time to really like forge expectations on how you'll perform and give you ideas of how quickly you're supposed to grow. Not to mention that such a rocket jump into stardom in such a short time instantly puts a spotlight on a team. All of their opponents will no longer look at this team as a simple opponent. They will be doing proper research, they'll be doing proper insights, there will be respect happening, which will automatically make most of their games more difficult as well. So I believe that Untitled has what it takes to beat their record, at least match it from last season. But a lot of it comes down to how well they can keep themselves consistent and how much other teams will pay direct attention to them. I do think they are at least playoffs bound, so I will leave it at that. They almost became TLID 2.0, not quite. But somewhat there, I can definitely agree. So yes, I do like this team. I love the DX. I was so heartbroken last season when they were eliminated. I want to see them continue to succeed. But I already said that last season was probably the toughest season of MPL NY we've ever had. I think this season is actually going to beat that. So good luck to them, and good luck to everyone else as well. And now let us talk about the team that we brought up earlier in the stream. The Fishes. The MPL NY mainstays, the team that created question marks like never before in Season 15. Todak returns to the stage in the first season after their very first playoffs elimination. We've got Zayed, of course, still sticking around. Very aggressive, very bombastic jungler, good hero pool that I feel like he wasn't given enough opportunities to explore last season. I really feel like the drafts effed up Todak hard in Season 15. But the players themselves weren't really necessarily doing that well too. I don't know how much Avang Lord was trolling when he was saying that Todak was getting dominated in scrims. But right now, there's a lot of eyes on Todak. Can they return to their prime? Can these players show that they deserve the spotlight more so than the new faces they brought in before? Right? I believe in Zayed. I think it's the right meta for him. He definitely has the skill. He just needs to be given the right tools to work with. And we have Lolil. The player got eliminated with JP Niners last season, leaving the Niners and now joining Todak as a new gold laner. I don't really know what to say about Lolil. I feel like he has the capability, but I didn't see any of his personality last season. The only thing I can really remember from Lolil is that game where he played Yi Sun-Shin Gold and lost. And if that is the only thing I can remember from him last season, that's bad. Especially considering this is the guy who has made such a splash, literally represented Malaysia alongside the other SRG players and won, I believe, during IESF one year. And yet last season looked like a total mess. Highly inconsistent. We know him to be an aggressive ego challenger style core, but it feels like last season he was trying to tone back on that a bit. It looked like season 15 Lolil wanted to play a more disciplined gold lane style, which I can respect because he has thrown games before from being over aggressive in the late game as the main source of DPS. But it felt like it was an over adjustment because it just didn't really feel like he was playing like Lolil at all. He wasn't doing the things that made himself known in the first place. So that is the thing that we're gonna want to watch this season. Then we have Zion Senpoi. Always trying to be a Zion Senpoi to me feels very similar in playstyle to Izanami. It's just that he tends to play more of a backseat comparatively. Both mid laners are capable of playing carry roles when necessary, but I think Zion Senpoi prefers a supportive position. He does have a history of playing roam as well, after all. But Todak was just a complete mess last season. The communication was off, the chemistry was non-existent. I am really hoping that Todak can rebuild themselves up from the foundation here because it was just a really terrible showing last season. And I still love Zion Senpoi. I've still been a fan of Zion Senpoi for a very long time, but even I couldn't hide how nada I felt about him and Todak as a whole last season. Then we have some new players from Alter Ego. We got Dreams. I still remember Dreams as being a fairly aggressive roamer, so I actually do like that. He is 100% an upgrade from Magma, I have to say. Dude, the Gebe Magma thing, oh my god. Oh, we are never going to live that down. Oh shit, hello David, it's been a long time. Hello, welcome back. I still don't know why Todak is so obsessed with Alter Ego talents. Yeah, because Dreams as well as Fondir are both from Alter Ego and then Alter Ego X. And I know that Gebe and Magma also both came from Alter Ego. And I know that their coaches come from Alter Ego as well. I imagine it's probably because Todak just happens to be close with Alter Ego. That's what I would presume. I would presume that's why. That's probably why. I'd be surprised if it wasn't the case because I'd be very confused. But they're probably just close to Alter Ego, and because of that, it's a lot easier for them to like discuss players getting loaned or transferred around. So yeah, Dreams is from Alter Ego, Fondir is from Alter Ego X, and then Nafari is from Alter Ego, Devkach is from Alter Ego X. So it's quite something. Also, this is a completely foreign coaching staff. There is no Malaysian coach on Todak at all. So it's a far cry from before when they were one of the teams that would typically keep fully local players. Can't believe AE decided to downgrade their mid trio to get money from Todak. Damn. Busy for pursuing my college academics in hospitality management. Oh, good stuff, David. Hopefully that's going well for you. We're currently doing team ratings before the season starts because all of the teams have officially revealed their rosters. I have not watched MDL, so unfortunately I don't really know how well Fondir performs. I know Dreams because I've watched him before in the past, but Fondir is new to me, even though the name is somewhat familiar. And then yes, we have Wanzi as well. Wanzi is from MAL, if I remember correctly. So he's also a newer player, playing the gold lane. So there's a chance for Lil to be replaced depending on how well he performs. We will see. And then we have head coach Nafari and dev coach from the Alter Ego organization. And we have tactical coach Link from PH apparently. I can't remember if we looked up previously which team he coached, but he does not have a page on Wikipedia, it looks like, so it's a bit hard to track. So yeah, Todak is a team that's kind of difficult for me to rate right now, because they have coaches and players that have not really gotten the chance to really watch in action. And their performance last season was also really, like, not good. I think I'm going to sleep. My eyes tired, Leo. Happy streaming. Good night, Dodo and chat. Alright, good night, Sakura. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you rest well. Hope you rest well. How about Monchelle? Long time I didn't see her live. I don't really know what's happening with Monchelle. I'm gonna be honest with you, David. I imagine she's busy with life. But I have not been able to reach out to her in a very long time. So, well, whatever she's doing, wishing her the best of luck. Anyways, Todak is a hard team to list for me. I don't want to be too unkind. And I feel like I could put them in potential dark horses. But I think we're going to put back the need to prove themselves tier. I believe this is the same tier I put previously. Yes, need to prove themselves for OB and Ray. And temporarily, I am going to put Todak here. Genuinely, I am going to temporarily put Todak here. I might change this. Depending on how I rate the rest of the teams, I might change this. But right now, I am going to put Todak here. I might move them up later if I feel like there's other teams that might be a little less consistent. But right now, Todak is a team that's really difficult for me to properly review. Because I actually do want to believe in these players. But the organization has really rubbed me the wrong way. And I think they rubbed us the wrong way a lot last season for everyone. I think we all can agree the same sentiment. Will you change tier list after first week of MPL? So Judah, basically I will do a new power ranking list every 2 weeks. So you'll see, like, for example, like this one I just showed you, right? This is my preseason ranking for season 15. Once we went 2 weeks in, I did my week 2 power ranking, you can see here, right? And then I did week 4, week 6. That's usually how I do it. So I'll do a preseason ranking, then I'll do a week 2 ranking, a week 4, and a week 6 ranking. So I will re-rank the teams every 2 weeks based on their performance in MPL. So the answer to that is no, but also yes. Because it will not happen after the first week, it'll happen after the second week. It's too hard to rate after the first week because like one match is usually not enough to judge all the teams again. Bro is having trust issues, Jetsun. Dude, after the shit they pulled last season, they're gonna need to work for my trust again. Not the players, specifically the org. And I am happy that they've done a big reshuffle. Because I'm sorry, something was wrong with the coaching staff, man. I don't know what textbook they were reading, but they were clearly studying for the wrong exam. Alright, we'll put Todak here for now. I might change them, depending on how we rate the rest. Next team! Okay, we'll probably do it for SRG, even though we really don't need to. SRG is completely the same. The only difference is that they switched Winter into a roam position. I highly doubt he's actually going to play a roam position though. I'm pretty sure they just did this for fun. If Winter actually plays a match, I will be shookah. Also, Cram, not taking a break. Funnily enough. We all thought he was going to take a break. Turns out, no. He's not taking a break. He's still around. Arcadia and Azor Vecchi are still here. Stormy Youths, Innocent Skies, all staying the same. This is the Goliath. These are the Giants, our undefeated back-to-back champions, our MSC back-to-back grand finalists, our M6 third placers. The pride of Malaysia right here. I might be glazing, but this is a team that has deserved that glaze in the first place. Can I find you to interview you again? Yeah, sure, Jason. What do you think of their analyst, Roamer? I highly doubt he's going to play Roam. If at some point Winter actually plays a game, It's either because SRG is like super confident that they're like the team they're against they'll beat anyway, or Yums is like unwell. That's about it. I don't see any other reason he would be played. Like, I'm pretty sure he's still coaching staff. I don't really know why they listed him as roamer, but hey, maybe they'll surprise us, right? Maybe they'll surprise us. Either way, there is no doubt, I think, in anyone's mind here that this is still the team to beat. They are still 100% champion contenders. They are 100% the strongest team in Malaysia. They are one of the strongest teams in the world. But I will not deny that there are places that SRG can still improve. Right? There are some issues with consistency. I do think that hero pool could still be worked on, and I'm kind of hoping that SRG is a little bit more willing to play risky, right? I feel like in the recent seasons, SRG OG has played a bit too safe, cause there's this hesitation of pulling out weird pocket picks, where in the past they would always do that. That was one of the signature gameplay styles of SRG OG, right? If a specific hero works well in this specific moment, even if they're not meta at all, they will pick it and they will play it well. I still remember when Stormy pulled out the Odette in the last game versus the Melq team Insitar, right? Things like that. I think SRG OG excels the best when they're given the freedom to truly explore their hero picks in the draft. I am a little bit sad that the Roger buff wasn't as strong as Innocent would have hoped, which meant that he still had the default back to gold lane. And I do think that Sky still has a little bit of room for growth, because I do feel like he hasn't been the most consistent overall. But there is no doubt that SRG is still the strongest team we have, and the team that everyone will be eyeing to beat, because there is a very genuine chance that we could be looking at a 3-peat MPL champion. But yes, I agree with Judah. I hope they improve on their draft. David bought a new phone. That's why he's watching in 1080. Ah, very nice. But yeah, very obvious that SRG is up here. We don't need to talk about them too much. We shall move on. Team Ray is a team I'm very interested to talk about. I'll say right now. Because if we look at my preseason ranking for last season, I put Team Ray 9th, just above Ocean Black. And by the fact that they're still here, they didn't even drop down to 9th place, they actually just barely survived. They proved that they were capable. And actually, in the first 2 weeks, if we look at my power ranking for the week 2 of oh no, this is my predictions, my bad. If we look at my power rankings for week 2, I don't know why I don't know why a TikTok keeps playing in the background. But yes, I actually pushed Team Ray up a few spots because I thought that they did very well. In fact, I put them as the 3rd strongest early game team behind SRG OG. After which they kind of fell off because they were very one-dimensional. But this team has actually shifted up quite a bit compared to their previous roster. You are also the one who is in the spectator speaker in esports. I'm gonna assume you're asking whether or not I am a caster, in which case, yes, I am, David. I am a caster for MPLMY. That's why I'm kind of doing this in the first place. Okay, where's Team Ray? Team Ray is right here. Alright, so Team Ray has some new faces, some notable new faces in fact. Trap is still sticking around, very consistent gold laner, but needs to work on hero pool, needs to be willing to be more aggressive, because I feel like he plays a fairly safe game. He's more aggressive than Nets, but less aggressive than most other like fighting style gold laners, and I feel like he needs to find like a better balance of that. His hero pool is pretty good though, and he's fairly consistent. And then we have Zach QT, who unfortunately also got eliminated with JP9 his last season, but I do not believe that was his fault. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really feel like Zach QT was doing his job, he was trying his best, and things just did not line up. And remember, these two were together in SRG when they first joined MPL, so there is some connection there, there is some chemistry that they can pull out. I think that these two could work quite well together. They have a similar style of being kind of aggressive, but not over the top. Then we have Dusk, who is a brand new jungler from MAL. Is he their main jungler? Yes, he is. There is no substitute. So this is a brand new testing ground. He's got a lot to live up to because the jungler position oftentimes gets the most spotlight. We already saw how Error 404 instantly jumped up when he showed that he was capable of playing very high mechanic heroes and performing quite well. Dusk is going to need to be able to live up to those shoes. I feel like Lazir previously, Kids actually did pretty okay in this position. So this will be a judging point. Besides that, we have Nova X Kobar. In my opinion, one of the best roamers in Malaysia, joining Team Ray, taking his first steps out from Monster Vicious. I can see him working quite well with Trap and ZachQT. These are very team fight oriented players, and Monster Vicious was always a very team fight oriented squad, so switching over from MV to Team Ray shouldn't be too alien for Nova. Zay was with Team Ray last season, but he was a sub, didn't get to play much. Considering he's competing for the mid lane spot with ZachQT, it is quite likely that we're going to see a similar situation this season as well, unless Team Ray surprises us. Then we have Dird, EXP laner from Lazy Esports, and more recently AP Bren, already known to be a more aggressive team, as well as Jome as a gold laner. And that means he's going to be competing for the position with Trap. In fact, he will most likely be the main player because Jome is a very high mechanic gold laner. He has played in MPL MY before with Lunatics, as we all recall, and he was a star that season. He really popped off, and that's probably part of the reason why he was able to go back to PH and perform quite okay as well. He's back. So we do have a couple of PH players on Team Ray once again, but definitely with more accolades compared to before. And note, most of these players, if not all of these players, are actually quite well suited for mid-game team fighting. So because of that, we already knew that Team Ray liked leaning heavily into early game rotations and early game snowballing. I feel like with the new players, it is very likely that we're going to see them tone back a bit on early game flanking, but focus harder on mid-game deathballing. Right? I get the feeling this is going to be a squad that's very suited to that style of play going forward. And I'm actually kind of excited for that because that's a more balanced style of play, not heavily dependent on getting huge early leads. A lot of teams are surprisingly weak to very effective mid-game rotation as well. It does mean that they'll end up clashing with some of the top teams more because SRG has always been known to like fighting around mid-game. Vamos is probably going to lean more into early game as well, so that might be something to worry about. But a lot of these players are more balanced. The only thing that we need to see is whether or not they can figure out that chemistry. But personally, I really like this new Team Ray. Genuinely, I like this new Team Ray. I will put them in potential dark horses, very close to playoffs bound. Depending on how the rest of the teams line up, I might push them up. But for now, I think they are the top of the potential dark horses and a team that I feel like will have a lot of potential to surprise us with the players that they've brought in this season. Next up, we have Monster Vicious. Nova X Kobar just left one of their main players before, and he's not the only one. How about the coaching staff? Oh yeah, the coaching staff in Team Ray. Hold on, let me have a look at that real quick. We got Sinhan is still the same. I know that Sinhan was around last season as well as Team Ray. CJ, I think, is new. Did we check him out previously? I think we did. I just forgot. Good night, Dodo. Chat, I'm asleep now. Alright, Janzu. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night, sir. Okay, CJ. Coach CJ is also from AP Bren. Who was the other coach from AP Bren? It was, there was another coach from AP Bren. Was it Pakbet? Hold on. Former. Yeah, Puckbed. Yeah, Puckbed. So Puckbed and CJ were together before this. And now they're on different teams here. Puckbed was assistant coach, CJ was technical coach. He is now head coach of Team Ray. So that's a notable promotion. It also means that he has experience working with Durr. So he does have a player that he recognizes over here. I can see them working. I really can see them working quite well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them here. Alright, next up, Monster Vicious. Monster Vicious has also been through a little bit of a revamp. And this is one of the few teams we have not actually looked at their roster on stream yet. So this is the first time we're going to be looking at MV's roster on stream. Right? So, we have Uni still sticking around on Monster Vicious. Still, one of our best local junglers, I feel. In terms of consistency, I would probably put him top 3 with Chibi and Skies. And he is probably one of... In fact, I think he has the best mechanics out of all of them on a consistent level. I actually think that when Uni is popping off, he plays Assassins better than Skies does. But Skies in general is a better player. So that's the thing I will say. I think Uni is still going to do pretty well here. We also have Lione, the Roamer. That's a new name. I've not heard that name before. Lione from Team Liquid ID. Team Liquid Academy ID. So part of the new TL ID lineup. Yep. Okay. Means that it's probably an aggressive player in the roam position, should perform all things pretty well. Is Uni better than Error 404? On a consistent level, yes. Because Uni obviously has a lot more MPL experience right now. I think given enough time, Error 404 can definitely compare, but I would definitely put Uni above him as of current. So Lione is from Team Liquid Academy ID. We have Bundles, the mid laner. Where are you from, sir? You are... Deposit? I know Deposit. Wait, where was Deposit from? I've heard the name Deposit. Hold on, which team is Deposit from? Evos. So he was... Let's see. He was on the same team as Clawkun for a little while. Yeah, okay. I know Deposit. Yeah, okay. So we have a few players from Evos. We have Clawkun, we have Natko, we have Deposit. Why is Natko listed twice? He left twice, is it? He did. Okay, alright. Interesting. Excuse me. And Deposit is the guy who essayed people? You mean essay as in like actual essay? That's a little not literally essay? Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure because I know there have been some players in the past who genuinely did commit crimes. I wasn't too sure if you were referring to that. You're gonna have to give me better context. I think you made sexual remarks. I see. Alright. Definitely not something to promote. But not as bad as it would have been without that further context. Alright, so both of the imports on MV are ID players, alright. Then we have Ruff. Ruff needs to work on things. Previously considered one of the best gold laners we had in MY as a player who studied directly under Tiku, his performance was not good last season. Probably the weakest linked on MV, which is terrible for a gold laner because you are so needed to perform well under the current meta. And he unfortunately still looks like he suffers from stage fright. it doesn't really look like he's been able to get over his stage fright issues. Because when he played in the playoffs, oh, not good, actually. Just not good. And it's very unfortunate to see because I did think that Ruff was a very good player before this. I'm hoping he's able to fix up on that. Needs to work on discipline, needs to work on his stage fright, needs to work on getting over those issues, because otherwise we are not going to see him do so well again. One thing to note is that they do have a second goal laner. We have Irfan. Not the Irfan we known as Sapat, a different Irfan. And he is listed as a substitute. I'm gonna presume he's an MAL player because he does not have a page, so that means I'm not really able to figure out where he came from before this. But that means that MV is covering their bases already. I think it's already a big wake-up call if a team picks up a substitute player for your position, because it does mean that you are lacking something that could cause you to be replaced. And unfortunately in this case, I cannot disagree with MV. I do think that Ruff did not perform last season and was one of the main issues for Monster Vicious as a whole that caused them to drop out in the first day of playoffs for the second time in a row. Then we have Momo. Now this is the big acquisition from our local players because Momo has left Todak, one of the longest standing single team careers of any MPL MY player. Momo has been with Todak since season 7 of MPL Malaysia. And now, 8 seasons later, he has joined Monster Vicious. Which also means that Zeno is not around. In fact, I don't really recall seeing him on any of the other team lineups. So, I don't know where Zeno has gone. It's a bit unfortunate because I do feel like he's been improving. He was one of the more consistent MV players previously. But I do agree that Momo feels like a complete EXP laner overall. If Nova X Kobar was still around, I could have seen Momo and Nova being a very, very potent combination. But as we saw previously, Nova X Kobar has left and gone to Team Ray. So now Momo is working with Uni and Ruff, and then a couple of newer players from Indonesia, which we know is more of an aggressive region as well, right? I think Momo and Uni could certainly work well with this, but Ruff is a question mark for me right now. That's one thing I will say. And then we have Sora remaining as the coach. We have Kenji as the assistant coach and Dex as the analyst. Female analyst, not something you get to see very often, but definitely a welcome surprise. Where is Monster Vicious? Right here. Well, so where is Kenji from? Dex is Malaysian, so I'm gonna assume again, probably a MAL coach. Kenji, last tournament record season 10. And previously playing as EXP laner for RQ Kaito? MDL RRQ. As EXP laner or as coach? He was coach. I don't know why they listed him as EXP laner. He was analyst. So he was analyst for RRQ Kaito, but he was inactive. Curious. Okay. It is unfortunate to see the Sora, Haru, Rexvin trio separate because I know that we Malaysian viewers had a lot of hopes on this local Malaysian trio coach lineup. And unfortunately, they just never were able to produce the results they needed. I do think that Sora is still a very accomplished and very stable coach, but I do agree that maybe having some new voices to bounce off of him would be necessary. Does make you question where Haru is going. Rexvin should be fine since I know he's still gonna be coaching for like the female teams. MV is a tricky one. I'm gonna be honest, I would actually rate MV around the same level as Todak right now. I'd put them above Todak though. Cause it's a similar situation of like, I expect the players to do somewhat well, but I cannot really say for certain yet. I can see them being up here. I'll probably do a little bit of rearranging in the bottom, but for now I will leave them at the top of the Neve to prove themselves tier. Because unfortunately both Monster Vicious and Todak disappointed me quite heavily last season. So I am... Forgive me for being kind of skeptical about these two teams in particular. We will probably rearrange, but for now I will keep it here. And we will look at the next team, which is our Season 15 runner-ups and second Malaysian representative in MSC, Homeboys. I was hoping for the Homeboys to keep the same roster with Ivan and Vel. Yes, suddenly couldn't remember his name. I was hoping that Ivan and Vel would stay around because they obviously did quite well their first season together. But looks like they did decide they wanted to go back. And that means we've got new players on the Homeboys, which means a brand new chemistry. I think it's going to be difficult for them to achieve the same level of success they achieved before, I will say right now. But let's have a look at their players. They will have some big surprises over here as well. Mel QT is still around, our ordinary marksman. But we already discussed this earlier. He is actually competing for that position with Zippy from Myanmar. Very notable import right here because, well, it's the first time we've gotten a Burmese import. It's always been PHID. Haru is with Gaming Gladiators. Really? Oh. Izanami still around. Our Prince of Mage did very well last season, and I'm hoping that he will be able to continue doing so. There are definitely some imperfections in the way he approaches the game. I don't feel like he's been quite as stable as before, but in exchange, he has been trying to be more aggressive overall, and I actually do kind of like that. The problem I had with Homeboys last season is they were overly dependent on pick-off lineups. They needed a double front line with good CC into high burst to pick off members one by one, which meant that their team fighting was heavily dependent on skirmishing and splitting apart the opponent. The moment that didn't work, the moment that happened to them instead, they just kind of fell apart in total, which put a lot of pressure to make sure that they actually got the correct draft, right? So, without some of the same players from before, Homeboys is basically, okay, I'm gonna straight up say it, without Ivan and Vel, Homeboys is going to have a completely different gameplay style. Because their previous gameplay style was completely dependent on the way that Ivan and Vel started fights and the hero pool that they specialized in. Without them, it is completely different story now. We do still have our Malaysian core trio. Mel QT, Izanami, Amal is still around. But they've also picked up Reza. Right? So, remember, Reza was a new player that I actually quite liked. From Arrow last season, right? He was in the EXP lane position with Aaron. I actually quite liked Reza. I felt like he had a lot of potential as a new player. Played slightly more aggressive EXP lane compared to Aaron, but still, I think, preferred more of a sandbag style, which definitely works, since that's already something that Homeboys is kind of used to playing with. And then we have Amal. I think Amal has potential. He's shown us that he does still have that potential, even though he's had multiple bad seasons. But the consistency is in question, right? Can his hero pool really match up? He still prefers playing tank junglers. We can tell that he's not quite as comfortable on a core. The only assassin hero that he really performed like well with was the Lancelot. So without that flexibility of draft, Amal and Homeboys as a whole ran into a lot of issues previously. And then we have Kaden as the roamer. Where are you from, Kaden? Homeboys. Kaden is a Malaysian player. So this is a mostly Malaysian team, actually. Zippy is the only import. And he is, of course, the big surprise. We still have Coach Jesvin. And we have Nas as the analyst. We do not have Coach Erpang around anymore, which is actually quite notable. Alright, but we do have Coach Dale, which is a return to form. I actually really like the way that Coach Dale drafted in the past. I do think that he could potentially work well with Jasmine. But this is basically a brand new chemistry. This is not the same Homeboys from last season. I know that a lot of people, when they're gonna be rating the Homeboys, they're gonna be rating it based off of like the fact they got second place last season. But this is a different team. Yes, you still have the Malaysian trio core. And yes, you still have Coach Jasmine. But you no longer have Erpang around to draft the same style. You no longer have Ivan and Vel around to create those like opportunities like before. Reza is a player with a lot of potential, but he has not had a lot of time to gain experience in MPL. And Kaden also seems to be new. I genuinely do not know where he comes from. Kaden MLVV. Can we find him? Is he MAL? He's probably MAL, right? Team Hawk is listed. In which case he probably is MAL. Yes, he is. MAL player. So what we are seeing here is that the new players that Homeboys have picked up to replace Ivan and Vel are basically fresh players. Reza, this is only his second season. Kaden, it's only his first season. It's going to be hard. It is going to be hard. Judah asks, can Homeboys beat Untitled again? I'm going to say it right now. No, I don't think so. Homeboys to me is in potential Dark Horse territory. In fact, I might actually put them under Team Ray because a lot of their players are still largely unproven. It is a big drop. But a lot of that is to speak of how well Homeboys performed outside of expectations last season. I want to push them up higher on this list. But this is not the same team anymore. And I have not had the chance to witness their chemistry. And a lot of their players are generally unproven in the MPL landscape. I actually think I have to put them behind Team Ray because comparatively, Ray has a lot more proven players with a lot more potential. They're still probably a bit like, I still expect a little more from them compared to MV and Todak, unfortunately to say. But it's not gonna be easy for Homeboys this season. They, like, being able to replicate the same success they had from season 15 is unlikely. I'm gonna be honest with all of y'all. I actually am not, I don't think they're gonna make top 2 again. I'm sorry to say. Which is sad. And it's part of the reason why I wanted Vel and Ivan to stay around. They did so well last season. Give them a little bit more time. But without those two and without Erpang, I know that Jasmine still does an amazing job. Don't get me wrong. But Jasmine alone with Coach Dale will have a lot of work to do to really get the synergy going with some fairly new MPL players. So I'm gonna put them down here. Next up, we have our newest MPL team, Gamesmy Kelantan. This is a largely rookie roster. Maima and Martins are the only players that have MPL experience. And Martins only played for like 1 season of MPL before this. Maima also largely brought in as like a last minute replacement when teams were not doing well before this. So again, I want to give this team props. I want to give this team belief because we've already seen some impressive stuff. And they also have Coach Backdoor, right? I keep forgetting where people are from. Hold on, where was Coach Backdoor from? He is ID. And then we have Coach Vivi as well, who was from Rebellion, right? Besides that though, all of these players are new. Every single player is new. The Sid, Munster, Jaja, MQT, these are all new players. Which means that I am going to have to put them at the bottom, I think. Would I put them above Todak? Would I go that far? Probably not, nah. I don't think I'd... In fact... Hold on, wait. I want to compare them to Monster Vicious again real quick. Deposit from Evos, and then... Where was Lione? I literally just looked this up and I've already forgotten. Lione was from TLID a cat. You know what? I'm doing that. I think MV. I don't have a lot of confidence in MV's roster. The only like even like Momo and Uni are the only ones I can really say for certain. I think I will probably put Games My Kalantan at the very bottom of the list, because they are largely unproven compared to other teams. These teams, I will need to see them prove themselves because they disappointed me last season and I don't have that much faith in their new rosters. This team is just basically a new roster. I'm not too sure how they will perform at all, and that's why I'm probably going to have to put them at the very bottom for now. There's not a lot I can really say about Games My Kalantan yet because there just isn't enough information out there for me to work with in the first place. But then next up we have the team of the hour right here. The team that everyone is eager to figure out. CGE Sports. And this one, this is a big boy squad. We got Chiku returning to the MPL stage after multiple seasons of absence. But as a mid laner, which is quite interesting, I definitely think that he can perform well. Chiku has played literally every position in the game before on the MPL stage, so he's multi-talented. And I will agree that mid lane is probably the position where he can shot call the best. This is definitely the position where he can apply the most influence across the map through early rotations, through ganks, through general control. And then we have Gary as well. Gary dropped off the face of MPL after an incredible Cinderella run on his first season with Team Hack. And now he is back. I do feel that if a player has been humbled and has had enough motivation, energy, and skill to claw their way back into MPL after the journey that Gary has been through, because fudge man, Gary has been through a rough career. Like he got like champion first season with Team Hack right out of qualifiers and then instantly just dropped off the face of the map. His gameplay was under judgment. He was transferred to another team for literally the highest sum a player has ever been bought. And then he didn't perform and they got rid of him, right? And then he had to go back down and play MAL and now he is back. I feel like if you are able to come back into MPL after the shit that Gary has been through, you are going to come back a different beast. I genuinely feel like we could be seeing new Prime Gary here, especially with Chiku around. Chiku just has a way of training people, man. I don't know how he does it. Chiku knows how to pick the right players, and he knows how to teach them to be pros. So I'm expecting a lot from these two already. And then Valens is back. I love Valens. We here on the Dodo channel, we stan Valens. This boy, we thought he wasn't going to play MPL anymore. We thought he was going to focus studies. A lot of people were saying, oh, once Valens qualifies for MPL with CG, he probably won't play the season. But here he is. There is no roam substitute. He is playing. He is back. Oh, I love it. I love Valens. This man's styles, this man has mechanics, this is an aggressive player. Oh, and he trains players well too. Valens was basically the heart and soul of Orange Esports for multiple seasons. And now he's here with Chiku. These players are gods, man. We got Ye3 as well, and a similar situation to Gary. He showed a lot of potential his first ever season in MPL. And then couldn't quite live up to those expectations and just kind of deteriorated in terms of skill over time. But now he's back once again. He has the tutelage of Valens, of Chiku. These are all super reliable players, I'll tell you right now. Every single player is so reliable. And then we have D as well. This is a player that was previously competing with Sihin for the gold lane position. Would have been the main gold laner if he didn't move over to CG from Todak. One of Chiku's pupils. And also a gold laner that we expected a lot out of after witnessing his first performance. Amzik is a new name. Let's have a look at Amzik. He is a substitute. He is new. I do not know where he's from. He's probably also an MAL player. Has he been with CG Esports? Yeah, I can't even find him on Google. I have no idea on Amzik, unfortunately. People say Valence is deferring his studies for 1 year. Oh, honestly, why not? If you've completed your uni studies, I think it's perfectly fair for you to take like a 1 year break just to explore and figure out what you want with your career, especially if you can afford it. There's a lot of people out there who can't afford it. If you have the opportunity and you have a situation like this where you can actually compete in professional esports, I think you should actually take that opportunity. And then we have our coaching staff. We have Coach Rain. Coach Rain is back. Good old Coach Rain. And we have got Coach Cody and Coach Maria. Another female analyst here. We're getting to see more of those, which is great. So Cody is from PH. Maria is from Malaysia. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of other information. Coach Cody, MLBB. Let's see. Do we know where he is from? No, I don't think this is it. Cody. Cody Banks. Is it Cody Banks? Is this him? Is this the same guy? It is him. Bleed Esports. From Singapore, right? Bleed Esports was Singapore, if I remember correctly. Okay. Interesting, but he is a PH coach. Very solid coaching roster, I think. It's alright, but a lot of my faith is on the players themselves, to me. To me, the players themselves are like on another level entirely. I am gonna put CG all the way up here. In fact, I kind of want to put them like in front of Untitled, but I'm gonna give Untitled that spot for now because they proved themselves so well before. Excuse me. Alright. He completed his foundation so he can join degree anytime. Oh, he only finished foundation? I thought he finished his degree. It would make sense to take a gap year after degree. But well, why not? Okay, last team. Aero Esports, our MPL Season 15 4th place squad. And now with even newer faces. They have kept the majority of their lineup the same, actually. Which I'm actually quite happy about. I'm quite happy that Aero has kept the majority of their lineup the same. The only role they changed was EXP, in which they traded Reza for Smooth. And no offense to Reza or anything, but Smooth is a much more accomplished EXP laner. You know, a lot more MPL experience. Has been here since the beginning. Has a safer EXP lane style, so he's a little... But he is able to balance between the two modes, which I think is necessary for Aero. Right now, what Aero needs to work on is figuring out their true identity, because they were able to get by off of Hazel's skill for quite a long time. But when the playoffs came around, they underestimated their opponents, and Hazel started showing cracks, which is why they ended up in 4th place rather than the top 3 that most of us were expecting. But a lot of people still have very high expectations overall of Aero, and I personally agree. Like, I always am a fan of when teams largely keep their rosters the same. And this is one of those cases where I think it can go very far. Hello, Samut. Aero will go to M7. I can certainly see it. There is potential. Even Smooth is as mechanical as Hazel. That is true. Yeah, that's true. I have forgotten. The Benedetta god himself. Kim is still around, our Loi Pro. Very good at controlling that mid lane. One of the few aggressive style mid lane players that we have, because a lot of our mid laners here in Malaysia, whether they're local or imports, have a tendency to play safer style mid lane. Kim is one of the few that plays aggressive style mid lane, which is very refreshing to see and works very well with players like Hazel, who are obviously aggressive ego challenge jungle styles. What Hazel needs to do is pull himself back a little bit, because he was definitely throwing the game a bit too often in our last season playoffs. But that is probably because he got a little bit overexcited to make it into the top 3. I think that now that he's had a little bit more time, and the fact that he's choosing to stay with Aero Esports should show a brand new level of experience for me, which is great. We have Smooth, and I'm very happy that Smooth has less Vamos. I was interested to see how well Smooth would mesh into the Vamos gameplay style. Because it's not just the way he plays MLBB, it's his personality as well that I felt like wasn't really a very good fit for Vamos. I wanted to see if it would work and it would surprise me, but well, it didn't quite, unfortunately. And I think that making the choice to leave the team to go somewhere else makes a lot of sense for him. I think Aero is a great place to try out and could definitely be the right step forward for Smooth. Very balanced player, has a chance for mechanics. And previously we saw that Aero likes to play around their EXP laner as well. Whether it was Aaron, whether it was Reza, they were typically the ones opening up space and creating opportunities for the rest. Smooth is one of our best players at doing that, so this is already an immediate massive upgrade to Aero Esports. I'm biased of Smooth, my SMG goats. Agreed, somewhat. Agreed. He only trolled against the X. Yup. Smooth is back to being orange. That's true, that's true. And then we have Zkeef. This right here. I know that Siska, right? Siska won Rookie of the Season last season. But for me, I voted Zkeef. This man right here was my favorite Rookie of Season 15. I am so happy that he's still here. I really think that he was a huge breakout star for me personally. And I think he'll work so well with Smooth. I actually think that being able to work together with and learn from Smooth will be a huge opportunity for Zkeef. It's literally only his second season in MPL. I already have a lot of expectations on him. So I hope that it doesn't create too much pressure. One of the good things of not being awarded Rookie of the Season last season is that Zkeef maybe doesn't have as many expectations from the public compared to like Siska or Keemin. So that'll give him a bit more space mentally to work around and play the game he wants to play. And I'm happy about that, at least. Then we have Kusei, still sticking around. I think Kusei is a perfectly solid gold laner. I want to see him play a bit more aggressively. He's not as focused on farming as Nets, but he is still a slightly slower gold laner than some of the others, and I do feel like his hero pool was a bit small last season and that caused some issues, but overall I didn't have anything to complain about. When he was given the correct space, he really made plays happen. So I think that given a bit more time, which we will get since Aero is sticking with largely the same roster, this will look very good. And then we have Sick as our gold lane sub. So he's competing with Kusei. He is a local gold laner. Sick MLBV. Sick is from... no idea. Siska is a legit mini Smooth though. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. But hey, Smooth is still the original. We have Jifta Gaming as our analyst from SRG, so that's already a very big notable thing. You know, Jifta Gaming has been with SRG as an analyst for a couple seasons. I imagine he's learned a lot from our Arcadia and Azora Vecchi. So he will have a lot of influence and a lot of input that he'll be able to share with Aero. And then we have Coach Tazi as the head coach. We have a lot of female coaching staff coming into MPL this season. But Tazi is the only female head coach. Where is she from? Hold on, Aero. Tazi is from Bigatron. Bigatron Alpha? Main Bigatron? Oh, that's pretty big. Though it looks like she was only on main Bigatron last season and was previously with Bigatron Academy. And then yeah, previously Bigatron, Beta, and Era, but she has very slowly climbed up the ranks. This is not someone to count out, that is for sure. And I imagine she'll be able to bring some very interesting info. The fact that she is from ID as well means that she should be able to work well with Hazel. So that is good. Yeah, assistant coach, now head coach. We have been watching her her career slowly go up. If y'all are gonna bash Tazzy for the Barazzi, it was actually Annabelle's fault for being tick-headed. I don't even remember. MPL MY on fire. Yeah, so what really? I think we're gonna have a great season this time around. I have a lot of expectations of Arrow, I'm gonna be honest. I have very, very high expectations of this team. I actually think they have what it takes to be up here. I do think that like these four, SRG, Arrow, Untitled, CG, have a very good chance of being our top 4 team this next season. Genuinely. And which is honestly very shocking because like most of these are fairly newer teams, right? Alright, do we need to do any rearranging? No one will forget the Barats against AE. Mirko will never forget. I don't even remember. I didn't watch that match actively. But Arrow is red. Yes, but if we look, like, I'm looking at from the angle of roster. I'm not really looking at it from the angle of org. So yeah, Arrow in second place. Would I put them that high up? I kind of want to. I would put Arrow and the thing is, I feel like I have to put Arrow and Untitled at the same tier. I feel like it's not fair to put them in different tiers. But putting them both in champion contenders doesn't really feel right either. Okay. Let's do a little bit of this right here. G team to beat champion contenders. And we will do this. I think that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. I think this makes sense to me. I think this is a ranking that I'm fairly satisfied with. Oh, I can make it rhyme. The three-peat team the beat. Right there. There we go. That rolls off the tongue. Alright, I think this makes sense. What do you guys think? Share me you guys' input. Do you guys think this is the ranking, the positioning? Note that this is actually like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. That is how I would probably position them. Which is kind of sad to put Monster Vicious that far down, but man, the teams this season are tough. While you guys share your input, I am gonna go to the bathroom real fast. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. I would like SRG and CG to go M7, please. Pretty please, Kai says. It's gonna be hard. I would also be very happy to see CG make it, but there are some pretty tough teams this time around. Some would think contender to M7, Arrow, Untitled. Yep, I agree. Which one of the bottom 5 is gonna be the 6th playoff slot? That is the question, isn't it? I do still feel like it's most likely Ray or Homeboys. Homeboys will be determined by their synergy. Ray will be determined by how much they improve. I also think MV downgraded so badly after losing Nova. I agree with you, Jinho. I liked MV. You know, I was a big fan of MV 2 seasons ago, and I still had a lot of faith in them last season. But I don't have a lot of confidence in how they'll perform this season. So many of these teams are so strong. Maybe Homeboys at 6? I would want to put Homeboys at 6. The problem is they have to completely revamp their approach to gameplay, basically. Yes, it's mostly the same players, but it's a very different style already. Whereas Team Ray, I actually can see the way this team might work together. You know what? I can't. But in terms of overall achievement, the thing is, I honestly put a lot of bias on Jome and Nova together, and then Zach UT. Right? If even one of these players was missing, I would be a lot more confident to put Homeboys above them. The problem is that Homeboys has a brand new MAL roamer, and then Reza, who's only playing his 2nd season, and then Zippy is here. For the first time outside of Myanmar. I feel like I have to put Team Ray above Homeboys. They are still a team that needs to work on themselves a bit. At least Nova reunited with his key pieces that brought him as far as top 3, top 4. He's the anchor of Team Ray. Only their jungler and EXP has to prove themselves. Yeah, that's why I put them above Homeboys. Dusk is a new player, but Durr already has experience playing with Lazy and AP Bren. And I remember casting for Lazy in SPS. That's why I actually have a lot of faith in the players from Lazy. Right? Not to mention CJ was from there as well. Who is Ray's EXP? Some would ask. Ray's EXP is Durr, who is previously from Lazy Esports, aka AP Bren. He was on the same team as Shizo, basically. We might still remember Shizo when he played with Todak a few seasons ago. But he's from that squad. I hope Dust doesn't become Zidon 2.0. Yeah, that's the only thing to worry about. Hold on, which team was Dusk from again? I literally looked it up earlier, but I've forgotten. This is what happens when I look up every team at the same time. It's too difficult to keep track of everything. Dusk. Okay, he doesn't have a page, unfortunately. I'm gonna name Dusk MLE. I'm pretty sure he's from MV. Yeah. Which team is he on? Hold on. This is where I pull out the elements. Dusk. Team Ray Young. Okay, yeah. So he was directly promoted from Team Ray Young to the main Team Ray roster. How well did Team Ray Young do? 3rd place. Right behind CG Esports and Games My Kelantan. That's not bad, actually. 3rd place. Okay. A little bit more stocks onto Dusk. I never really watched AP Brand last season, but I heard Dur blundered a lot. Did he? Ah, shit. Oh, that's not good. I know that AP Brand didn't do very well last season because, you know, they basically picked up the entire MAL roster after their original lineup got taken by Falcons. Let's see, MPL PH S16. Yeah, they were 7th place, which is not the best, unfortunately. Omega was in 8th though. Jones' team was in 8th, so that's also something. We'll see. We will see, I suppose. Remember to review Onyx PH versus Liquid PH and second game RQ versus Geek Fam. Alright, I guess we can have a look at those. But yeah, I believe this is my final list of squads for Season 16. Let me go ahead and screenshot this so that I can turn this into a graphic. And then maybe post it tomorrow. Hold on. Pre-season ranking. MPL MY season 16 pre-season ranking. Save. Alright, there we go. Alright, so Judah asked to do a bit of a review for some of the recent MPL PH matches. Oh, and one RD match. So we can do that. I'm probably not gonna do it as in-depth as Mirko does, because it is already 11:20. Fudge. Time passes fast. I spent a lot of time on reviewing those, didn't I? Alright, when did these matches happen? Okay, considering you only want specifically the second game of RQ versus Geek Fam, actually, no, we'll leave that for later, because that's the one with Hellcrit Sun, right? We'll leave that for later, because I kind of want to look at that a little bit more closely. Onyx versus Liquid PH. Let's see if they're able to pull this out. 3 days ago, so this should be it. Yeah, I think this is it. Week 1, day 2. Let us have a look-see.
Semi-finals sa MPL, I think that was what, season 13? Yeah. Or, basta matagal na. Kaya naman hindi na natin...
So I will watch the draft on 2x speed. And we will go ahead and just mute the audio because this is the PH cast. So I can't understand it anyway. Hold on, let me properly crop everything. Okay, there we go. So, Onyx PH on the blue side, TLPH on the red side. And if I remember correctly, Onyx won this, right? In fact, I believe they swept this, which is pretty notable considering TLPH was our recent MSC champ. Hold on, I'm blocking the draft. So, Arlet Baxia Kalea ban. Fanny 1-1 Yisun Shin ban. The red side bans are still largely the same. You still kind of have to ban Yisun Shin and 1-1 because they're too powerful as first pick material. And you want to make sure King Kong doesn't get Fanny as well. Let me make sure this is on high quality as well. So, Onyx prioritized the Lancelot. TL prioritized CC Zusin. CC makes sense because that was the breakout pick of MSC. Wins basically every EXP lane matchup no matter what. Lancelot is still the best assassin in the game right now. Farsa to beat out Zusin, give you better wave clear mid, rotate faster. Hylos is most likely in the roam position. Revealing it this early means that he's probably roam, but they want to keep it flexible. The problem is if you put Hylos in the EXP lane, he guarantees loses the lane to CC, which is not the best. And Even though Hylos normally doesn't win lane, you want to try and keep your opponent in lane, and you're not able to do that against a CC, so I really doubt that Onyx want to put this in EXP if they can avoid it. They also do lack crowd control right now. The only reliable CC you have is Law and Order from Hylos, which means that you can pick Joy pretty safely on the side of TLPH. The problem is right now TL doesn't have very good ways of stopping early game invades into the jungle. So if you go Hylos roam right now for Onyx, it's a lot more comfortable for you because you can start walking into the jungle alongside Farsa, and there's not a lot that a Zeusin can do about it as long as you do it correctly. Because of this as well, we do see Onyx banning out the Hilda to prevent the fellow invade into the Lancelot jungle, and then they get rid of the Gatot as well because that is a roamer that can actually stop aggressive rotations into the enemy jungle, right? But Joy is still the problem. Dark Striker is correct, which means that Onyx PH needs better crowd control. That's why they instantly lock in the Badang. They also go for the Bruno to beat out the Moskov. We're already seeing very early rotations on the side of Onyx. This is probably Badang EXP because he definitely has a better matchup into the CC compared to the Hylos. And then it looks like it is a Jawhead roam. So that is also a hero that can make sure that Liquid doesn't have hero invasions into the jungle too quickly. I'm gonna slow down the replay now to 1.5. I don't want to watch it on 1.0 because I feel like that would be too slow. But just to pause on the draft real quick, Onyx Philippines is an early game lineup, mid-game lineup. They can afford to play aggressive early, but their power spike comes around the second item mark on Bruno and Lancelot and Farsa, and they can instantly start bursting people down. They have very good crowd control and a solid front line in the Hylos with the Revitalize as well. On the other side, TLPH, it's a little bit more messy. They don't have a very solid front line. Jawhead is not particularly tanky, and while CC does have the Vengeance, it's usually met as a DPS and distraction. You are not going to be able to stop Onyx from running at you. Even though Onyx doesn't have a lot of crowd control for Joy, just the fact that they have the Badang and Hylos already outpaces TLPH because TL doesn't have very reliable ways of stopping dives, right? And Hylos and Lancelot can just run at your backline and there's not a lot you can do about it, which means that this draft is going to be more difficult for Liquid to execute on because they need to be the ones to slow down and waste resources from Onyx before they can very safely engage. With Zeusin mid as well, right? Zeusin mid, CC EXP, their damage is very consistent, but no burst. So TL doesn't have very good ways of removing targets before the fight starts. A problem that Onyx does not have. So Onyx wants quick fights and team dives, while TLPH wants to control the approach to the battle. This gives Onyx more of a initiative, right? They're the ones that dictate the momentum of how the game is going to go. So that is my impression of the draft. Honestly, I'm impressed with myself that I'm able to see all of that so quickly. It really shows you the experience of casting, huh? So yes, this is a Hylos roam and then a Badang EXP. Kelra will win gold lane for sure. It's Bruno versus Moskov. Farsa also has mid priority, especially with a Hylos too. It is impossible for Sanchi to clear lane before Super Prince. So Onyx has rotation priority, which is very dangerous when you have a Lancelot. Since this is a Lancelot versus Joy jungle situation, it means that the jungler who is able to rotate more freely and more quickly with team support will generally come out on top. Not to mention that Lancelot right now farms faster than Joy. So Onyx already has the early to mid game advantage. And if JP is not able to create space early on, which he already hasn't been able to, a Liquid is in a really tough position. Yeah, they can't contest this turtle at all. They just literally cannot. They are able to pick up Kirk though. We can see that if the fight lasts long enough, Sanji can make pickoffs happen. But in quick exchanges, Onyx comes out on top. Hey Dodo, hello sir. My name is hello. Welcome to the stream. Right now we're doing a little bit of game review of some of the of a match that happened in MPLPH previously, requested by Judah. So it is expected that Onyx should be in control of the map in the early stages. The fact that Liquid is ahead in farm is actually already a very good thing for them. The ideal for them is either heavily focus on pushing EXP or put a lot of attention on OHEB. You want to focus side lanes if you're on Liquid. You either help Sanford win lane very hard against Kirk, and after which he will be free to roam the map, or you let Sanford handle the lane on by himself because it is a naturally winning lane, and you use JP to help out OHEB instead. Those are typically the two pathways you can take as a roamer in this position. They do have to choose to commit because it's very hard for them to rotate the opposite sides of the map when Onyx has a draft like this. Briscoe can very easily provide vision. Glorious Pathway comes in, instantly Sanford goes down. Briscoe gets the turtle. Alright, lots of unfortunate things happening there. And this is what I was talking about, right? Liquid does not have tools to stop Onyx from just running them down, right? If Onyx just decides we're going to throw all 5 of our bodies at you, there is nothing Liquid can do about it, right? What's Jawhead going to do? Throw one of them? They're already coming at you anyway, right? And if they remove Sanford first, it's even better because he's the only other front line they have. You see? There's not enough damage. Onyx definitely has the advantage early to mid game. Liquid needs to delay. It is still very good that they're actually keeping up in gold. Who is responsible for the gold lead? It's Carl actually. What? Carl is out farming King Kong? Carl is out farming King Kong. OHEB is slightly out farming Keller. I'm actually impressed. It's expected that Sanford would be out farming Kirk, but I'm kind of impressed that Carl and OHEB are out farming their counterparts too. Because they really should not have as much space on the map as they do. I'll turn on the casting just so we have a little bit of background noise. So Carl's on the opposite side. He will see Kelran. Unfortunately doesn't have enough damage yet to actually go for it, so they have to give up this turtle. Carl is a farming god. Yes, he is. Let's see, item wise, everything looks pretty standard. It does look like King Kong's going more damage lance though. That's the makeup for the late game. They know that once the late game comes. Oh, who got that? I think Carl actually got that. Yeah. So TL is now committing a lot of bodies into like focusing specific parts of the map, which means that Onyx can get a lot of macro play done. Very good timing to reverse from Kelra. And Briscoe is there as well. Oh, nearly picks off Sanji. Okay, Carl just got Holy Crystal. But look at the burst damage, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, TLPH does damage slowly over time. It's consistent, so they can always fight. But if Onyx has cooldowns, they instantly kill someone, right? Someone just gets blasted off the map. So Liquid needs ways to force out cooldowns from Onyx. At the very least, they need to try and fight when Feathered Airstrike is gone. But they don't really have a lot of heroes that can force that without full committing to a fight in the first place. Yeah, you can see it's very hard for him to actually approach. King Kong gets the Lord. Briscoe eats all the damage. JP has the backup. Akelra just already does so much damage. Kirk picks off Carl TZ. Helra goes absolutely ham. And the game is basically over. So I will instantly say, in this game, it is a draft issue. Onyx has, oh my god, Onyx just has better answers. Like, their toolkit is designed to come online a lot quicker than TL. And they generally have better heroes for handling the heroes on TL side as well. So because of that, it ends up being pretty one-sided. Once Onyx has the space, once they're able to start winning fights, there's really no way for Liquid to come back. Unless, you know, a big mistake is made. Because they need the delay until Carl and Oheb has like 3 or 4 items. And even then, they might get one shot by King Kong because Lancelot is stupid. Unfortunately, Joy just has no map presence. It makes me sad, but Joy has like no map presence. Then you put Jawhead and Zeusyn in the mid lane, you have no rotation presence. Why didn't TLPH show this draft crack against our SRG? Because we were relying too heavily on a certain type of gameplay too. Note, this may be a draft issue, but it's not a draft issue because of TL. It's a draft issue because of Onyx. Onyx was very smart with the way that they picked these heroes here because they basically denied like a lot of good options away afterwards. And yeah, it looks like after this next lore, they basically just win the game. Like, you try to approach, but if you're in Liquid's position, how do you approach? JP has to find some kind of throw, but Briscoe takes so long to kill. In the meantime, Kelra is just kicking balls at you. Flickers forward to get the kill. Absolute stampede right there against the Stampeders themselves. So that's how game 1 goes. Let's have a look at game 2. Once again, we'll go 2 times through the draft. Yeah, Stormy isn't as effective on Zeus because like Zeusyn is a control mage and Stormy is a damage mage. There's a very clear difference in the way they want to approach. Oh yeah, my cam's blocking. Okay, so now we change sides. TLPH is on blue, Onyx is on red. Instantly, 1-1 ban makes me question things. This is supposed to be a red side ban. There's no reason for you, like, I can get maybe banning Fanny because Carl TZ is not that comfortable on it. Why would you ban 1-1? Oheb can clearly play 1-1. It's because they prioritize something else, right? They want Yisun Shin. Okay, that's why. They're forcing Onyx to choose between Yisun Shin and Lancelot. Onyx probably wants to just leave both open at this point. Unless they're particularly scared of Yisun Shin, you just leave both heroes open at this point. Yeah, leave both heroes open. TL will take Yisun Shin, Onyx will take Lance. Yeah, Lance Kalea makes sense, or Lance CC also works. But you might not want to go CC too early because like Badang actually isn't too bad an answer to CC. He doesn't win lane obviously, but he has more utility. Oh, Super Friend Selena. Wow, okay. So, Selena will give you some vision control because it's very hard to win vision control against a Yisun Shin, right? He just pops his ult, then he sees the entire map. Selena's traps helps you make up for a little bit of that difference. They go for Gatot Harith. Harith can outplay Lancelot in the right conditions. You pick Gatot away because that is also a Harith counter, so you don't want to give it over to Onyx. And Harith is capable of taking Purify as well, so that's one way of dealing with the Selena arrow. That's probably the angle that TL is looking at. Onyx picks up the Hylos again. Notable priority to Hylos. Again, this is zone control. In a similar way that Gatot uses AOG to counter Zaman Force, you can also use Gloria's Pathway to counter Zaman Force, though it's a little bit less effective overall. They now ban Glue. I wouldn't be surprised if they ban CC as well. This allows the high-lows to go into EXP lane and keeps the option a little bit more flexible overall. Granger gets banned out, so TL is focusing on the gold lane angle. You probably also want to ban out Bruno at this point, I think. Either Bruno or Iritel, if you are on the TLPH side. You might also want to consider Moskov, but yeah, Onyx bans CC. So there's a very genuine possibility the high-lows goes into EXP. This Gatot can still be flexed as well though, so TL still has ways of dealing with that. Yeah, they banned Bruno. Damn! I'm predicting shit good. I'm predicting shit good on 2 times speed, yo. Kalea's still okay, though it does get countered by Gatot, so I'm not a big fan of it right now. You already have Selena, you want slightly more reliable, you want more damage still. Wow, Claude. Yeah, now actually, okay, I see, yeah, because nowadays Claude actually is a good lane solution to Harif. In the past, Harif was a lane counter to Claude, but nowadays Claude actually can win lane. Right, he has really consistent like early game damage. And has good escape as well from the AOG. We see the Valentina Lapu into the Phoveus. Phoveus is excellent. Honestly, I'm surprised Phoveus was not like more prioritized. That's the high-lows flex was really good there. Like, okay, I have to talk about how good the fudging high-lows flex was in this position, because like previously, high-lows was revealed early in the draft. And you can tell that there was the feeling that Onyx wanted to put it in EXP, but since there was a CC, they couldn't put high-lows in EXP. This game, the high-lows gets picked early again, and then Onyx immediately bans CC and Glue, the only 2 lane counters the high-lows, right? Instantly, Liquid are thinking, this is a high-lows EXP. It's most likely a high-lows EXP. Like, it's better that we ban gold laners because we cannot say for sure, right? And then they flex it again and they put Phoveus in EXP as well. Normally, if you're playing a Harif, you should ban Phoveus, but they didn't focus on that because there was already the thought process where it's like, Onyx is probably setting up for high-lows EXP, so Phoveus coming out here is a little less likely. I still don't really like Valentina being picked nowadays, especially this game. I don't really know why you would do it. I think it's probably to steal Gloria's Pathway and try to counteract the counter to Zaman Force. But it's a mid lane hero that actually doesn't clear wave that quickly. So you are giving up a bit of the lane prio you would have had against the Selena. Alright, so let's just move into the game a little bit, looking at the overall drafts. I feel like Liquid lost out on some potential. Because they have Yi Sun-shin. This is one of the best early fighting junglers in the game. But they didn't draft a good mid combo to support it. Right? If you had gone... I know that Farsa was banned. So they didn't have access to that anymore. But there are still other mages that you could have potentially picked up that could have helped Yi Sun-shin start racking up kills early on. But you went for a Valentina as a way to retain teamfight zone control, which I feel like is a little bit too safe. Do you think Valentina needs a buff? No. You have to remember how long Valentina was meta before she finally settled in a balanced position. But with Valentina Gatot, you don't really win lane. It's pretty 50-50 between them as well as the Selena high-lows. So it does come down to a bit more of a 50-50 matchup, which is not ideal because if Yi Sun-shin has slight advantage, he actually outfarms Lancelot and has a lot more presence on the map. So I feel like they're not properly maximizing the potential Carl could have on one of his signature heroes, but it's still fine because they're just trying to cover their bases. It does mean that Carl and Ohab are responsible for the majority of the damage on Liquid's side. Onyx has slightly higher mid pressure, slightly, but it's close. You can see that Onyx being very active now. King Kong making sure to take advantage of the fact that he is not being pressured in the jungle. And Liquid is generally rotating slower because of this lack of mid priority. They're also not winning the side lanes, right? Like I mentioned before, Claude actually matches up quite well against Harif in lane. And then Phobius versus Lapu is a bit more of a 50-50 skill matchup. Carl picks up the turtle. They trade EXP laners. Kurt goes down. Oh, they found Kelra. Oheb going ham. This is definitely a much more even lineup, I will say. Previously, Liquid had draft issues. This game, they... Oh my god, Super Prince! Oh, King Kong! My god, these players play like crazy. Her only appeal seems to be stealing a good ult. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much that's about it, I will say. It's already a very powerful thing, but it's meant to be particularly niche, I think. I do think that Onyx dived a bit too deep. I don't think they should dive this deep this early because they don't actually have that much damage yet. With a Selena mid, they're very dependent on pickoff. When you're diving like that, you're not going to be able to secure those pickoffs, especially since Kelra is obviously still quite early in his farming. That means that King Kong's the only player that can actually reliably threaten the DPS on TL. So as long as Oheb avoids King Kong, he doesn't have to worry about much. No, as an English caster or watching Filipino stream, hey, it's the ones that MPL PH clipped out. You know, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier for me to watch this rather than actually finding the game in the full live stream, right? So if they're gonna give me a video for me, I'm gonna watch it. Oh, but the double kill, instantly the reversal. This game can go very... Oh, nice iframes. This game can go very quickly in either way, because both teams have fairly similar scaling timings. So whoever is able to find the bigger swings will be able to come out on top. Anyway, after this, what are you gonna do? Let's see. We can play a little bit, I think. I've actually been playing some ranked myself. If you guys look at my history, I've actually been playing a few ranked games myself recently. I want in. I have Jachung and Darren. I see. Okay. I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be able to make it in time to get the Julian skin. But we can see that Onyx is slowly taking control. Kelra being able to get multiple kills as well is actually huge. This is not a draft issue, this is actually execution right now. I think Onyx is making very good use of potential aggression. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Oh, hold on. Never mind, 2 for 3. At this stage, the game is basically Kelra versus Oheb. With a little bit of King Kong. Because King Kong is going ham. Man, King Kong is rich. King Kong is like a full 1k gold ahead of Carl. Oheb is slightly ahead of Kelra though. But Kelra just got his Trinity, so he's already fight capable. And he's 4-1-1 before finishing his Trinity, by the way. So that's already not a good sign. You never want to give a Claude this much early control.
Pero 20k ang buhay ng Lord. Si King Kong ay hawak pa rin. Alam nila na wala pang Mountain Shocker. Ito si Conti, pero wala na maging Lord Spanish.
They start, King Kong secures the Lord. Briscoe is buying a lot of time. Sanford goes down as well. Kirk flickers backwards, somehow alive, not for long though. Yo, King Kong found Carl. Yeah, honestly, King Kong is styling, man. Oh my god! Is he alive? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is insane, dude. This is why Super Fritz Salina was banned.
Huwag mo akong tatanungin kung ano nangyari sa team fight na yun kasi kulang yung oras. Teka lang, Sanford. Okay, di ba naman dinado? Pahinga muna. Okay lang ba? Pahinga muna. Pahinga muna. Okay lang ba? Okay lang ba?
Honestly, this is just like a mechanic show. Oh my god! Insane.
Nakita ko na lahat, men. Oh, wow. And ito yung ine-expect natin. Ito yung hinihingi natin mula sa dalawa nating kampiyon in a sold-out MPL arena. The best MLBB in the world ay napapanood natin sa Pilipinas.
Ay, grabe itong action na to, men. I mean, for sure naman, kinikilig din kayong dalawa sa mga nakikita natin. Kasi ito yung mga bagay na...
But it honestly is shocking, right? Like, Liquid literally just won MSC right before this. In a pretty one-sided manner as well. And now Onyx PH styling on them. It just goes to show how quickly PH teams learn. Like how quick they're able to evolve and adjust to like what they've lost to previously. It's actually insane because it's not like the meta has changed that much. It's still a very similar meta to before. So on paper, Liquid should well, we have a pod. So on paper, you know, Liquid should still be like pretty dominant. Like it's still very much their meta. But in the PH and in fudging MPL PH, you can't let your fudging guard down, man. These teams are crazy. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. I feel like at this point, it's basically a situation of as long as Onyx doesn't make mistakes, they win. Because their late game scaling is way better. Liquid is kind of dependent on cooldowns, right? So they needed to end the game like before it hit like 18-minute mark, preferably. And we can see that timing is already coming up and Onyx are the ones in control. That's why I want you to react to this match. Look at the micro. I see. It's some pretty crazy micro, alright. 1755 niya, ginalabit tong Lord na ito at mukhang wala siyang balak ipag-evolve nito. Sabi kaya, uy King, bitaw mo King.
Ayan na, paparisan nila. Enhance the Lord na.
Okay.
Evolve Lord na.
Bot side, daya hindi tumutulak. Kita na nila si Sanford. Oh, JP.
Alam nila 4v5 ang magiging laban. Masyado pa malayo dito si Sanford. Pwede madaliin.
King Kong on top of the Lord. JP gets stunned. He has to back off. Use the revitalize quite early. King Kong goes for the safe reset. Yisan shit. Oh my god, Super Prince! Super Prince is crazy, man. Dude, Sanford was buying so much time though. My god, they're chasing OM into the base! And there's minions on the crystal! Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually insane. Wow. Alright, alright. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, there was one more, right? RQ versus Geek Fam. This one I actually want to watch myself too. Cause this is the game they went Hellcat Sun, right? I want to see why. I want to see why they would do that. This isn't the official channel, but maybe it's in English?
Use code SYOK10 and get 10 ringgit off your favorites.
Alright, yeah, this is... Wait, is this the full game or is this clips? No. Alright. Hold on, I need to see why they did this. I really need to know why they... So they started Baxia. Then it was... RQ picked Kimmy into Baxia? Okay. And then they also picked a Tot. And then they opened up CC. And Geek is just getting all the good picks. What the fudge? They banned 1-1 Lance and Glue. And they didn't pick CC? Huh? Okay. And they banned Susan, Fanny, Kalea. That makes sense on the blue side. Okay. So the reason you go Sun here is because he is actually a counter to Cho and Haya if played correctly. Especially Haya, since you're gonna share the Ogi Shadow Kill a lot of the time. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I just think that RRQ didn't draft very well here. I'm gonna be completely honest, I feel like RRQ just didn't draft very well. Also, is Sutsujin not with RRQ anymore? Where did Sutsujin go? I just don't really like the way RRQ drafted. You ban Glue and you don't pick CC, you pick Kimmy into Baxia. The Gatot is a fine safe pick. But then you reveal Cho. So Gatot is now fixed to EXP in a losing matchup. You pick Haya into a Baxia, which is not winning. He can only really execute Farsa, and it's very easy to pick up heroes that don't get killed by Haya. He's on a break. Oh, okay.
God sucks. No, son, this has to be gold, son. This has to be gold. Oh, yeah, CC. Hey, RQ, pick up the ruby. Pick up the ruby. Go, right? Ruby gold, yeah.
Yeah, they go Sun Gold because marksmen are going to be very vulnerable to Haya Cho, right? Like this combo here will murder almost any marksman in the game. So Geek is just going fighter gold lane. And normally you would go Ruby, yes. But Sun works pretty well against Hayabusa. Oh wait, this is the Lapu Gold? Oh my god. It's Petrify Sun as well.
This is so cheesy. I can speak for all the gold laners in the world who play normal picks. This is... Oh, I do not want to go up against this, man. I hate Sun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like RRQ's draft. I actually don't like RRQ's draft. I don't think this is where you... Like, yes, I can understand wanting to go fighter v fighter gold lane. But just go Ruby if you're gonna play that. I think Ruby would go ham here. Are they afraid of Baxia? I can assure you it will still work. Baloy just continues doing Baloy things. Yeah, it's Flicker Hellcurt too. It's Petrify Sun Flicker Hellcurt instead of the other way around. Baloy going ham, dude. Baloy, man. It's like EXP lane in the gold lane, right? Now you could have gone Ruby to counter Sun. And honestly, you could have played a regular gold laner as well. I feel like they would have done perfectly well, especially since, you know, if you pick a proper bursty gold lane like Bruno, you can actually farm Sun's clothes.
Excuse me? That's an interesting kill, I gotta say. Good boy. My god. Can you say goodbye, buddy? Hey.
And they opened CC.
It's not fair. They can go all in and there's no response. I'll purify out. Oh my lord.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
I don't know what's the term in English. That's a cheap.
Honestly, I really want to see Baloy on Natalia. Those are the good old days. But Natalia really is so bad now. Hellcurt is just better in every way.
Recovery there, great. Disengage. Dude, it's so unfortunate because that would have been such a good kill to get on Rins, but it's eat up against the shutdown, so they don't get value, not a lot of value. It's a way to stop the momentum, yes, but is it really a response? No, because Props was able to get turret because RB sent all their members to get the neutral objective. I don't think even wants to, like, even needs to contest, you know, they have the map control, courtesy of Baloy, with the
Baloy with Baloy and Aboy, unlike early game heroes, Geek definitely has early game prio, right? They already specifically drafted so that they wouldn't have squishy heroes, so there's really no one that RQ can get pickoffs on. It's so difficult for RQ to pick off anyone. Because who do you pick off, right? Who do you go on as Cho and Hayabusa? You want to go on Farsa, but she has Purify. You can't really go on Sun too easily. You can maybe go on Hellcurt, but Valoy just needs to properly maneuver. Other than that, who do you go on, right? They just run you down. It's actually really smart by Geek. It's a weird pick, you know, it's very cheesy for this game, but it works exactly because RQ is playing pick-off heroes. If they can't pick anyone off, they just don't win the game. And yeah, Valoy also has Flicker, right? So he has alternative ways of escaping if he does feel like he's in danger. He can also use it to disjoint Hayabusa. You know, so like even less targets for Zunesh to actually jump on. It's so smart actually. Was the sun necessary? Not particularly, but it works. It really works for this particular game. Basically the entire concept of Geek's lineup here is to have as few heroes that Cho and Hayabusa can pick off as possible. Also, the last time there was a sun in MPL ID was like season 9. Wow. And it was a loss. A big switch up right here. Hopefully we get to see more of this kind of thing. I love seeing this sort of thing, you know? Look at that! Sun just solo baited out 2 ults. Yeah, Sun can also split push, and he can keep himself safe while split pushing, so it's great. Just pop the Dark Knight Falls. Oh, is he out? He's out. Or he's not out. So RQ still does have some scaling, right? Rins is... Dude, they should have played a marksman. I feel like RQ tried to match the Sun gold lane with Lapu, but they really didn't need to. If you're gonna match the fighter gold lane, go Ruby. Otherwise, just play a marksman. Play an early game marksman. Right? Then you can farm Sun. There's really no reason to go Lapu gold lane. Because like what is he gonna do for you now? He doesn't really win lane that hard early. He doesn't have a lot of utility mid. He's an EXP laner for a reason. At this time, Valoy is just trolling them? Yeah, basically. They try to conceal to engage. They find a boy, but he purifies away. Ogi Shadow Kill is shared. In the back line, we see the Sun causing havoc. It is an absolute mess. Valoy nearly kills Zunesh, but they do pick him off. But it's not really a big issue, because Valoy is the roamer. Like, that's the roamer nearly killing the jungler. It's still very messy though, I will say. It's a lot messier than it needs to be. Valoy Mr. Bombastic moment. Panadol? Yeah, that's what RQ needs after this game. But a chaotic fight is beneficial for Geek as well. Having Dark Knight Falls means that RQ just has a lot of difficulty deciding where they want to fight. That's one of the annoying things about playing against a Hellcat as well. When he just turns the lights off, he doesn't even need to go in and burst someone. He just presses one button and all of a sudden, you are at a huge disadvantage. You should go back a moment. Did Valoy do something like intense in that last fight? Hold on, let me look at that replay again. Okay, where is Valoy? He's at base. He comes in. He jumps in, blasts it. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Before that, when he was chasing down Zunesh, yeah, at this point, Geek just takes over the game because they have 7k and Zunesh has no farm. My god! Sun! One shot the Kimmy. Triple kill for the gold lane Sun. When he turret dive Rins, I see, I see. I'm not too sure how long ago that was at this point. I think it was quite a while ago. Not sure if I can find it anymore. Well, it's fine. Alright. I think I have seen everything that is to be seen. Cool stuff, cool games. Hopefully we get to see cool games like this in MPLMY as well. Alright. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And then we can play a couple games of MLBB before I go off for the night. Let me just connect my phone real fast. And then I will be right back. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get me phone connected here, boyos. I saw you play ranked earlier this evening. Aha, yes. Yes, I was. I was playing ranked earlier this evening. I'm actually on a win streak right now, surprisingly. Yesterday, after I told you guys that like solo rank queue is impossible, I actually started doing well. So I don't really know how to feel about that. Okay. Alright. Invite Megan.
Flowers bloom across the land, and our...
Okay, so how many people do we have? We have Gin, Jachung, and Darren. Anyone else? Anyone here want to play? Dark Striker, Kai, Jinho. He terrified Rins and second skill Natalia. Oh no! I see. That's unfortunate. I didn't even notice that. Who wants to come and join? I think I'll probably play like maybe 2 games, considering it's like we're like 50 minutes to 1. I know it's not a lot of games today, but the goal of our stream today was to do our team ranking. So all good. We'll play some ML on Thursday as well, and maybe I'll try to come up with a way to do something a bit more interesting. But yes, is anyone available to be our fifth man? Ashing and Nash are both playing Brawl. Destiny, I'm in. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. What you doing? We're about to play a little bit of MLBB Ranked. Just a couple games, since I usually end stream at 1, and we are almost at 1. Just a little bit of chill to relax after doing a lot of analysis. Okay, Kai is coming. Let's go. Come, let's bring Kai. Oh, I sent an invite to my other friend too. It's fine. We're full anyway. Am I mid? Hold on. Let me. Solly, full, Liao. Okay, yes, I will take that. You okay with that? Alrighty.
God.
Hello,
Hello.
people.
Hello.
Let's
It's
go.
been 2 hours. I'm half dead.
Hey, I mean, you already knew that the goal was to do team rankings today, sir.
Yeah, I know, but I'm half dead already.
I see.
Staffa,
Yeah?
I applied for MAL caster.
What you say?
I applied for MAL caster.
Ooh.
Hopefully it goes smoothly.
Best of luck, sir. Do you play YSS or Lance, Judging?
Yes, he does. He loves YSS. It just keeps on getting bad.
Alright. Oh my god, my mirroring software crashed. Well, if it's gonna crash, it may as well crash now. Hold on.
Seems like it's always crash.
Yeah, it has to crash once every time at the start of the stream, huh?
Really?
Ah, yeah? Okay, why not?
All good. Hold on, peeps. We'll get this back up real fast.
Wait. Who should we ban last? Can I? Why can I not touch my
Okay.
website? Why is what? So sad lah.
YSS be perma-banned.
So sad lah. I go for. Hey, is Grok playable in MPL right now?
Yeah, of
no,
course.
wait, this week. I think
Oh.
so.
Well, he will definitely be once MPLMY starts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, correct.
The purple dragon is ready at any time.
With the tendency of him picking the button will be still there. Oh, Grant just taken.
Another show! You!
Seems
Well,
like
it
we've
is the
had some
enemy
show
this time.
issues.
Yeah, we kind of like facing off toxic shows on the EXP damage.
I see.
So, just listen to this. 040 bot Sky Piercer.
Can anyone push up? I don't want to show EXP so soon.
Yeah.
Play something passive.
Yeah.
Cecilia's good. Cecilia's good.
You sure?
Love at night.
Yeah,
Everlasting.
He's safe.
it's
I guess.
fine.
Isn't Sicilian pretty vulnerable to show?
Actually, it's fine
I-
how they play lah.
I mean, our team can zone them out quite easily and fuck them out because we have a Grok. So I guess it's no problem.
Perhaps.
Oh, if I pick up Roger, he's gonna be so cooked. Ooh, even worse, Xbox some more.
And now you're definitely
X-Borg.
an eco.
X-Borg.
The big box also gets cooked. Alpha or Roger?
Alpha.
Or Julian?
Rofo.
Up to you.
I am
Okay,
more
I'll go with it.
than a weapon.
Don't tell me you're using the build I just put you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it because
People actually.
it's been a while since I played. Huh?
My mission is to
that for me?
protect lives.
Nah, all good. Excuse me.
No, I just want to try back the build that you suggested me. Jin.
I mean, it's good, but you need to at least get Devious 1 before you can do anything. Man.
Yeah, correct.
But I mean, how I play Julian with that build is I play very objective based. I never fight. I take a lot more
I'm
objective.
thinking one thing. If brute force is used on Lancelot, why not on Julian? Right? It's technically.
Don't go down that road. Don't.
Because Julian is not supposed to stay in the fight for as long.
Yeah, don't go down that road. If it becomes the net, the next one, what was that? I can call it.
I'm joking around. So I'll go Feather Heaven. Feather of Heaven.
Oh my god, even worse. I hate it now.
I mean, that is how you're supposed to build it, though.
You know, I'm actually very surprised when people still use Genius 1 on Joy.
I mean, you kind of have to, actually, sometimes.
After Stadium Side nerf, you have no choice to go back to that, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Solid.
Because in my opinion, it sucks a lot. Unless you're playing a Nathan that's just going in to hit someone in the face. Hylos here, Granger here.
So it is a Cho EXP. You guys are
This kid is legit.
correct.
It is Cho damage again, by the way.
Yeah, lethal ignition.
Whoa! Wow! Good bluff! But, sadly, it's not under tower yet. Wait. Darren, are you not in Malaysia right now, or is that just normal lagging?
I am in Malaysia. What do you mean?
Oh no, not Darren. Wrong person.
Kai is the one lagging.
Yeah, Kai. Yeah, wrong person. I talked to so many people. I talked to Darren so much I just default to Darren. Fuck. Anyway, Kai, are you not in Malaysia right now? Or else why are you lagging? If you're lagging next round, we change back to Dodo host. He's typing.
Hi, even here.
Where is he typing? Is he typing in Twitch or is he typing in King? He left. He left.
I take the gold crab again.
I'm right here. I got it. I got it, I guess. Oh great. Wait, just aim Xbox. Oh my god, what is this? Bro, what is this bloodbath? Nice. Get out. Okay.
Oh, I'm quite unfamiliar with Julian, but still okay lah. Like I can still do the combos.
Yeah.
Luckily for that.
Force.
Are you okay now there again?
Granger has all. Granger has all.
Xbox just started taking orange.
Alright, got it.
Give up.
Hard.
Bro, I like how me and Kai are just running down. Also, Dodo, was Lilo even on stream today at all?
It didn't seem like it.
I guess he's busy with exams after.
Very nice.
Nice.
Wow!
So close.
Oh my god. So fucker took my goat crab. Oh my god.
Perfect update.
Should have tried to flicker out from under him.
It's fine, Dodo.
Damn,
Thanks.
it's Cho burst.
I mean, your Ruby. You trust your Ruby, right?
Yeah.
Dodo Rube is godly.
Not revitalize. Not glorious halfway.
Damn. Unfortunate.
So it's like this guy is using everything.
Nice one. Nice one, Kai.
Oh, nice.
Oh, mamma mia. That was
This
pretty sexy.
this Granger is very aggro.
Aggro against irritant.
I mean, he wants to poke me out by spamming ult, but it's not working.
Thank you.
So, yeah. I think they're coming to me. Okay, maybe not.
We can fight them, we can fight them. Nice, good block. Good shit. Very nice.
Why is he aggro against me?
Oh, almost.
Oh, this guy keeps on stealing my gold trap. You pay! You pay with your life, you fucking musician ass bitch.
Damn, sir.
Damn, sir.
That's a lot of rage right there.
It's been like 4
Nice,
games
lad,
of
beautiful.
It's been like 4 games of Captain Rage, so I guess it happened. It needed to happen eventually.
Okay, no last insanity. Nice one.
Oh no. Okay, nice.
Nice, we have a wall of a drop.
Come.
What the fuck?
No revitalize.
Chow
Nice.
missing, chow missing.
Horse.
Alright.
Okay, that's good enough. Oh my god!
Wait a minute.
Bro, that guy just did a second on Dodo. Are you trying to disrespect Dodo? You wanna die?
Seriously, what was he thinking?
Very nice.
Can you be the death? Anyway.
Damage Cho.
Yes, the musician is dead. I feel so much better now.
Oh!
Nice, lad.
Oh my lord! Nice one stuff.
Very, very good.
We aspirants will take care of
Should I just go for Holy Crystal or still go for Blood Wings?
Hmm.
Oh, holy crystal, just go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're ahead.
Be like Kyrie, first item Holy Crystal.
No, I'll go concentrated lah. I would rather go for sustain.
To see.
Take this. Come here. Take this.
Horse, revitalize.
Cho going over.
Glorious Weapon in. No Phoenix calling.
He and me,
We got the
One
blue.
down, 2
Nice
down.
one.
as always. As
Nice
it
one.
should be.
Nice, good.
Genho
Oh, yeah,
has
don't
redeemed
forget-
hydration. Okay, I will have some hydration once the game is done or when I die. We'll see.
Okay, Cho killed Dodo.
As long as my mind is
Anyway.
free.
Xbox, die! Your machine is smoldering.
Damn, Kai Grok gameplay is strong.
I mean, he is our best roamer, actually.
He is indeed.
As always. As it should be.
Yeah, the highest growth is only 4,000. Right? Oh!
The top lane now. Oh, never mind. You guys are doing good. You guys are fine.
Nice wall, I managed to grab Granger.
I upped the wrong skill. Oops.
I can't hold it back anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, that was. Oh, nice one. Good shit.
Ouch.
Cho performed full combo on my end. And I'm
Okay.
still alive.
Yeah, he's been put
guess why
quite
I'm still
behind.
Just guess why I'm still alive.
Oh, window
I
gets
have
here.
been late. Yes. I bought it right on time when he was kicking.
Nice.
I go for a lot. You guys go do your thing.
I think we can just push base actually.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe not. Okay, maybe we can. Let's do it!
Very nice. I need some minions. I need HP. Damn.
We won!
Good shit.
Bro.
Big stomping. Okay, Zhenhe, now I can give you your hydration.
Oh my god, finally hit something that's not 61 and 60.
I'm so back to glory! Oh my god.
This skin is actually very legit. Let me tell you.
What
Wow.
is this? Oh,
Damn.
I know what now.
The Kai MVP. Even after lagging.
Makes-
Too strong.
Too strong already.
Another
The lack of the
hydration.
balance
Alright.
needed.
Guys, let's make Dodo suffer.
I might be out of water
24
actually.
star?
That might have
Okay,
been
maybe not.
that might have been the last of my water. I have been drinking a lot.
Maybe I shouldn't be make Dodo suffer.
And you're just at glory. Like
No.
drinking 50.
That shall not do that. I don't want to see a tilted stuffer.
Hey.
You know, drinking water doesn't make him tilt. It's what happens in game makes him tilt.
Yeah.
That's why I said. No, you just say you want to make him suffer.
Also, in a way that is drinking water. You know, it's it's something we do on this channel.
Please ban a hero.
Okay.
Okay.
If this,
Anyway,
We are second pick, so
I don't know. I just don't understand why people can be so good with the land slot. Oh my!
In
My land slot was so
practice.
inconsistent.
Is banning.
they
In
ban
practice.
glue and 1/1. So I instantly think they might play tank jungle.
glue then attack or friend.
I'll ban attack because I don't want to see it.
Who else
Are we
banning?
forgetting something?
Of any?
The enemy
Oh, Kalia is good.
picking.
Oh my god.
What are we forgetting?
You didn't want to go first if they ban Kalia and Haya.
Oh yeah, CC is open, no?
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fine.
I see
Your
the
team
fondest
is
hopes.
Guess I should probably take CC then, right?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, it's actually
Yeah.
the also.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some
We
noise
up
for
Grok.
yours truly.
We up Grok. I think that works. We up Grok.
Is anyone going up?
It's not in call.
He's not on call.
Detective.
Oh my god.
The enemy
No.
Well, this
no,
works. This does work.
I guess it
actually.
would. Right? Yeah, it would. Oh my god.
Everyone playing Julian now because of all the cat.
Wait, it's called Mystic Meow, not Fat Cat. Oops.
I am more than a
Your team
weapon.
is picking.
I default to the China version.
Command confirmed.
Nathan rising popularity and ranks in MDL. Yeah, it does seem that way.
Cries in pain. I thought it was only a meeting.
I think we need a solid high ground though. Farsa is good. It's something to burst the Nathan and Xbox. Yeah.
You can't even see Farsa.
Payback. The enemy
You can see half of Mars.
Away.
I can see
Lol.
the bird. We can see the bird.
You can only see the bird. That means Farsa transformed into the bird.
Florina. That's a bit annoying.
Go flying. Oh my God, Savio!
Oh,
Oh, poor
I don't
Savio.
think Granger's fits here lah.
pressure starts here.
They're very magic.
Wait, Ixia looks solid here, you know. No one can catch the back line lah.
Are you sure about that?
Well, not very
Nathan.
easily.
Nathan is a thing.
Oh wait, hold up. Either Iritel or
Actually, you know what? We have a Grok. I have 2 tanks in front of me. They can block for me. I trust them a lot.
Well, if Julian just dashes through us, there's not much we can do.
I mean, our Grok can CC the F out of that guy. You can't do shit, you know.
Perhaps.
We have a Grok. And he was an MVP Grok.
That's true. But now this MVP Grok is against 4 sources of magic damage.
That's not good.
that's not good.
Do I
Hey,
still need to go with
Is the garden helmet not supposed to be in the third item or what?
What are you using? Oh, Fredrin? I think maybe if you want to survive longer than third item.
I personally feel like Guardian Helmet's still more of a luxury item.
Yeah, because it's so expensive right now.
Also, full MY, guys.
Yeah, that's true actually. You don't get that very often.
Yeah.
Normally, we will have a PH mixed around. And then either it's Ray, Pharrell, or Lilo. Or Scylla.
Yes, we are a full local lineup.
Yeah, full local for
Which
the win.
also means we're also fighting full local. Oh. Malaysian 5-man has
Ooh,
actually
I'm
leveled up
against
from what we
Xborg.
expected.
Not gonna be very easy, Hexborg.
Yeah, Nathan can clear the lane so much faster than I can ever.
Nathan Pickett.
Keep them minutes. We're all trading so nicely, actually. I can't buy win a nature this game. Because of. Well, they have too much magic.
You guys good?
Right.
Yes.
Very
Nice
good.
Nathan?
Get him? Nice one. Julian's here.
You know what? Farsa's second skill just does so much damage.
Indeed.
That in a way, I think they are gonna aim on that to nerf it. Fox?
Oh my god.
Fox? It's fine. It's just something normal that happened. It's fine.
That is not normal for me. I thought I could invade him.
Well, it's a Julian and a Nathan and a Savior. So. They're on turtle? They're on turtle.
Oh, come on! Are you for real? Okay.
Oh! Oh man. Almost, guys.
Sorry, I fucked up a bit. My bad.
Queen Chan, nah.
Damn, I thought I could survive one more tower hit. That it might have been
It's
just
fine.
perfect.
Damn it.
Every day is a chance to be the hero of your own story.
Oh no, Florian! No, he had Florian to help him! Oh wait, he still flickered up.
He flickered.
X-Borg missing.
It's not a perfect
No! Yes!
Oh god damn.
Damn, that's not ideal.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, this guy got fucking lucky because he has a Florian on his team!
I got it.
And this is why I hate healers.
Happiness is the warmth of a smile.
But then I like how I banned S16.
Oh, fudge! What the fudge?
Toto just got gangbanged. I guess
Damn.
that's something new that's
I'm losing lane. Okay, thank you.
I take the crab, stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Nathan going mid? Maybe. Okay, maybe not.
It's okay, it's okay. You guys, oh my god. Genius. Oh! He's gapping it. Nice one. Xavier coming in.
Come close, come close. I have ult.
Nice.
X-Borg is missing, he might be over there.
No, oh my god. Nice. Good one. Mamma mia.
Wait, Darren, you died? Did you die to save it?
Yeah, he died
Yes, I
to
died to save you.
Julian, I think.
No, I died to save you.
Wait. Wait, you were beside me.
Yeah.
Did I get hit? I thought I didn't get hit. Oh, oops. How did I even get that actually?
I don't spam my retry. That's why.
Yeah, but you were hitting it faster than me. Oh my god, this guy's.
It's okay.
This guy. He used flicker.
Unstoppable duo.
Hey, I actually think of using the rapid boots instead of tough boots. Can I go ahead?
Do what you want.
This will make a great stage prop.
Okay. Who is shot calling this game? I guess all of us can work as a shot caller.
I think.
Killing spree.
No, wait.
One.
Onward and upward.
Can I'll do it. Because
No, I won't for both. I guess both will.
I'm the tanky guy here.
Oh no lah. Early game you do it, late game I do. Easy.
Okay. Julian is in the mid,
Nathan low, Florian ult.
Alright. Julian coming. Backline.
Damn, does X-Borg
Open
count
now.
this easy?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a normal counter.
Nice.
I didn't know.
Careful.
Derek, can I come here?
I have no skills. I'm just waiting for
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
Flies away. Hey, you have hurt. Wait, you cancel ult?
Oh, shit.
Can you get out? I'm coming out. On my way. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't know you don't have skill.
Wait, I have 1,000 gold ahead. Why did I never notice? Okay, block mid. If Kai can hear me. Block mid.
Oh,
Nice.
nice one. Grow. That's good.
You are not invited.
Donny Light send.
Wow, okay.
Oh my god.
X-Borg can 100 to 0 me.
Oh.
Darren, ignore whatever you saw.
I saw nothing except for random shit
Damn,
flying
this is a
around.
new matchup.
Yeah.
Fudging hell. I am
Yeah, because
feeding.
Xbox HP is like so low.
Show never ends.
So basically CC doesn't do much damage to Xbox.
I didn't know
There's a
that.
Julian coming to me.
Fudge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he has immortality some more. Oh my lord.
The X-Borg
That
has
is not good.
1k more gold than me.
Nathan, careful.
Nathan outer.
The living or the dead. Everyone's got somewhere to go.
Our turret has been shut down.
Nice.
Enemy has been slain.
Shut down? Who got the shutdown? I did?
I think it's you.
Guess it's time for split push gameplay.
Gin, you follow us. Let Staffa do the split.
X-Borg from the left, okay?
Yeah. Squeeze into last insanity.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! I forgot he has a true damage.
All good, you got his shut down.
Stop being a party pooper.
I'll just go. Got to have that right now. Nice. Good. Careful, CC.
Yep. I see you.
For your religion.
Just be happy.
Just take a buff. It's okay.
I got it.
Nice. Good. You got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Nice one.
Tears take time.
Oh, good one. That was a perfect combo.
Nice.
Okay, go look. Let's go look.
Careful, Nathan.
Can we?
Hold on, I'm respawning in a minion way.
Protect the king.
Whenever I step into the spotlight, I feel like I'm done.
Oh shit.
Coming back.
Nice. Neta coming.
Ready for my showstopper? Let's dance.
Nice.
Okay, we just lost. No.
Check vision.
Julian's there.
Oh, we can take it again.
Alright,
Go. Nathan bot.
Okay.
That deserves a standing
Okay. Save it, flicker.
Look of a smile. And the sting. Our turret is under attack.
4 mid.
Oh my god, dude.
Hallelujah.
Get back.
Out for now. Don't go in that bush. They could be there.
Okay.
Maybe. Let me see. Oh, this Nathan is doing what I like to do. Okay, cool. It's building Nathan the annoying way, in my opinion.
Careful. I'm coming.
Yeah. I'm just
Darren, I'm here, Darren. I'm behind you. If you try and do anything, I'll back you up with my second area of effect. Granger doesn't have Purify, by the way, he has Flicker.
Granger?
Yes, Nathan. Oops. Nice, Juliana!
X-Borg from the left. Okay.
Nathan.
Let's Sandy pop up. Careful. Okay, chase by.
Nice.
Go.
Nice.
Go. Wait, I can't go. There's only one little baby minion. Fuck.
Me and Yo-Yo have been performing as long as I can remember.
Very good.
Go. Click.
Onward and upward.
Yeah, Ixia is working. I'm surprised.
Ghosts don't fear.
Enemy has your team destroyed the turret.
Oh god.
Okay, that will do. Nice.
Oh, did you just flick it?
I came out of there. What do you expect? You want me to just die to Xavier immobilized? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Happiness is the warmth of a smile and the
Nathan is here, I
sparkle in
think.
his eyes.
Oh, no,
Not yet.
in the base, in the base.
Xavier. Okay, there's Nathan.
Okay. Second skill, pop. Set up for lot, set up for lot.
You are not
Send him out for
Good
position.
enough.
Hey!
Nice!
Don't need to position holder, we can just push it in.
Okay. Okay, no minute, back. No,
Okay, no, Mina, now we go for it. Now we go.
Oh, wait, minute, okay.
We have one more, we have one more.
Okay, fine then.
Push something first. Expo coming, Careful,
Okay.
Okay, back. No, Expo.
I just get fucked there. Nice. Julian
Oh,
down.
I'm still alive! Holy shit!
Out. Nathan back.
Ah, but
Shit.
he still had his. Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, he's buying me the nature, by the way. Plus Nathan is buying me the nature.
Okay, they're in there.
I think except for me and CC, nobody can bait on Nathan's win the nature if he bought it.
Oh!
Oh,
What?
nice! You got him.
Nice.
What
That's
the?
work. That's work.
Oh, attack him! Attack her! Oh yeah, it's fine.
They might be on the Lord actually.
No,
They're not.
They're not. Not for
Okay.
now.
It's not my curtain call yet.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah,
position
Julian,
up.
stop.
Alright.
What is this?
Oh my god, the flicker. Okay, go. Take it. Nice. Good.
Show isn't over yet.
I think we can
Julian
talk a bit.
Julian talk.
Wait.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, go. No.
Y'all go, I'll just
Just look.
Don't worry.
Nice.
Just be happy.
Nice.
I get it again.
Did Julian back? Okay, yeah, he's here.
Oh, he's spitting to you. Wood. Good. CC is cooking it.
Under attack. Ready for my showstopper?
Nice.
Nice.
Slain.
Oh.
okay, I'll
Ooh.
bait it.
Ooh, the damage, man.
Whenever I step
I just
into my
feel so satisfied to see that.
I feel like I'm home.
I will be satisfied if he was dead from that.
Nice. You guys
Damn, that Ixia damage.
Woo!
That Ixia wave clear right there. Damn. You just
Wait, I cleared the whole wave. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
notice.
just ate the entire wave.
Yeah.
Literally.
Wait, why did I cancel out? What the heck?
One.
Nice.
Oh, tower.
Nice. Alright.
Yeah, we can go for another.
Very nice.
Oh, wait, what time is it? Oh, okay. 12:48.
Hey, I
Oh,
am
wait.
glory. Oh wait, is this honor? Oh no, it's honor. Yeah.
It's on there.
It's fine.
I keep messing up the names.
No,
My
Excel worked
gameplay was
very
sus.
well there. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they worked actually.
Oh,
Very
the thing
nice, very
actually, CC survived that after soloed for a long time.
I mean, this is why CC is meta.
Mm-hmm. So then that X-Borg was raw.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Wait, he
how
got
hard
the-
it countered. Okay, last one.
No,
Kai needs to go. Oh. Alright then.
so I'm not pressing my button.
Alright, Kai's not pressing their button also. All good, Kai, no worries.
Oh, good, bro. It's fine. What's going on outside? Okay, now we need
Good
another
night.
robot.
Alright, have a good night, sir.
Thank you, bye, Kai.
I think we can just
Thanks for
play
the-
like we can just play like a classic, just to chill, to finish off. Have a good night, Kai.
okay.
Thanks for joining.
If that's the case, I'm gonna play Lancelot.
Alrighty.
Oh, bro, he's laughing like a maniac, though. Something is not correct. He's laughing like a maniac. I hope this Randall doesn't pick gold lane, because I want to try something stupid.
Is that so?
Yes, so.
Yes, that is so. Okay, good.
Easy
Yes,
she got
Unseen
lazy.
Gold, huh?
Alright then.
Interesting. What's left? EXP roll.
Emblem, don't send it to.
Oh.
What? What do you mean?
Don't
Let's
set it
see.
to. Having the.
I never had Season Hunter on Essential to begin with.
Really? Whoa.
Yeah, I'm being completely honest here.
Is that so? I mean, he does clear jungle pretty fast. But wouldn't you want to like maximize your clear speed?
Well, to me, I also play Essential as an objective more than fighting. I only
I
fight in-
suppose.
Hey! I did not go for later ignition leh! Why?
But it seems like you did.
But it seems like it.
Yeah. It would appear so.
Also, I'm fighting Moscow for Essential. Okay, cool.
Oh, come on.
Novaria.
Novara, Novara. Wait, what?
No,
Novara.
let me just play with it.
Novara.
It's nice that Benedetta doesn't have Petrify, but that Grok.
It's Benedetto jungle. Oh, okay.
But the Grok is...
Scary.
yes, in a way.
It's because I'm on dead.
All good. If you just get Winter Crown, you'll be fine.
Well, then what do I get? Win an ancient?
You can also get Winter Crown.
I think better off, I think I iframe.
True.
Let's see why Lolly wanted to try this.
I got flame shot and my buff got stolen!
Oh my god, no way! No
I
Marty
kinda
stole your
expected that. but-
We are getting cheese, boys!
Wow, that's incredible.
We are getting
That's
cheese!
why. So that's why Novaria wasn't at mid lane.
So that's why.
We should have known. No, let's
Okay,
go gank
inspired.
Moscow. I'm coming, sir. I'm
Inspired
coming, sir.
Entire news?
Nice.
Here comes
No Warriors here.
Novaria.
Hey, Novara! Oh wait, I didn't hit him. Shit.
Look out. I need.
Ouch. I'm being sniped. Ouch, I'm being walled.
You're being everything.
They're so mean to me.
Well, you're an octopus fighting a wall.
This is
Ow.
so sad. Whoops, didn't mean to
I
press
need some
that.
help,
Oh well.
please. I don't think I can clear my lane that happily.
Well, thank you, Lance, for taking that way.
Novara, you flame shot!
It's not to kill. It's to send a message.
Oh, they're all here. Holy shit. I don't think we can contest. Or can we?
Bro, I'm fighting a 2v1. I'm fucking fighting a 2v1 over here. Oh yeah, I am dead. Maybe not.
Damn.
Oh, pick up.
Also, I bought the wrong item. Oh my god, God! Oh my god!
Slain an enemy.
Oh,
So
is
I'm
this
just say this.
Lina? Benedetta jungle.
Ulted to try and kill me.
Okay, they might come bot. Grok and Novaria missing.
Ah. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I have ult. Okay, no, you're not really.
I'm ready. I can fix. Also, if you're wondering, yes, I accidentally bought a Legion sword instead of War Axe.
Oh, Benedetta.
Benedetta's also here. There's a lot of people. Ouch.
Okay.
Fudging Novaria.
Bro, I just iframed that shit.
Nice, get her.
Right.
Well, I'm dead, but
Probably.
can you get?
No, you got pinned.
Ally has been slain.
This is so sad.
Actually, most importantly, for some reason, Yisachin Gold Lane is working, even though they are putting a lot of pressure.
I mean, Yisanchu is still a good hero. As long as he can get farm, he'll still do some good damage.
Nobody altered.
Oh, just now it was the early game and I was fucking up Moscow to a certain degree.
Enemy has slain the turtle.
Sorry. Low vision, that's why.
Let's go engage. Engage.
Let's go.
Wasted ult.
Nice. Surround the big boy.
He tried to combo me, but didn't expect me to be.
Damn. That Novaria damage though.
Fox, did I accidentally take it?
Your team destroyed a turret.
There's no mana though.
Here, I don't have ult for a little bit. 5 seconds. Benedetta here also.
Get up. Yeah, get up.
Oh wow.
Wow, so close.
Oh no.
Damn.
Oh. Damn, the flame shot.
Destroyed a turret.
I'm also behind. Oh, nice one.
Argus, ouch. Fudging Novaria, sniping shit. Damn, Argus getting kited. He gonna get Grok.
No.
Yes. And you're Novarius. You're gonna be Novarius being targeted there.
I mean, he wouldn't know where the hell I am.
Hey, they're up here. He will kill me. Is anyone around?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Are you good?
Nah, feeling a bit under the weather. My nose has been acting up all day.
I'm coming up.
It's yours. You miss. Kill him. Nice. I knew he was gonna try and hit me actually. Wait, where's Novaria?
Indeed. There is no power.
Oh damn, Marcus actually killed Benedetta. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
POV, it's surprising to see the random actually doing his job.
Nah, it's a girl just whacked me.
Ah, wrong skill.
Oh,
Damn, Grok stopped me from. Damn, I was hoping to catch two.
Sorry, stop. I put the wrong combo.
I see, I see. It's Novaria being a piece of shit. Oh my god!
Oh my Oh my!
Oi! What?
Getting
What?
CC.
Damn, this got CC'd to shit.
He just got
Yo,
CC
what
for
the
you.
heck? Chill out! What the hell?
They don't want you to kill him. It makes a lot of sense.
Yo!
oh my god.
What? I just got jump scared like heck. Shit.
I don't have any skill whatsoever.
My god, they're tanky. And we have no
My
damage.
bad, my bad. It's just me being slow hand. That's it.
There. Whoa!
Oh!
Damn.
Ew.
We being bullied.
Jesus!
I really respect those Lancelot users, man. They're so quick in thinking. Oh, just one more auto. Oi, 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 oi! Oh!
Damn, you knocked into it.
Oh my god!
Oh! You hit so hard! Oh my god, you saw my secret too! Oh my god!
Good lord!
I mean, if I survive there, it would be comedy gold.
Wow, I can't even do anything. Holy.
What the hell?
Oh my god, this enemy. Wow. We're playing classic, bro. I just remembered. We're playing classic.
My lord, really, you guys.
This is like the most anti-Atlas shit.
Oh, this is why I can't play Lancelot. I wasn't even well trained to think quick. Yeah, wrong combo all the time.
Okay, maybe Argus shouldn't have been fighting Daryl this whole time. This guy. Oh. It's fine, boys. I need a bit more and then I can start fucking up people because Blade of Despair is coming soon!
Oh my god.
Oh no! Okay, we're good. We're safe, we're good.
Yeah, we will. We need one combo that was settled. Hopefully lah.
Game is hard.
Oh, that's a tanky Dyra.
Uh-huh.
Tank-
Damn,
oh
he's
my
got
God.
Twilight.
Oh, people actually play tank Dyra. Oh my god.
Surprising. In a way. Oh,
oh my god! Oh yeah.
nice.
Hey, I got a double kill.
Bro, he jumped in and he's fired, bro. This small salt. Right. Clear the way. Until they respawn. I'm not ending this shit with a lot, man. I'm not ending this shit with this kind of bullshit. Oh, no.
Okay, go!
Let's go! Nice!
Yes!
Oh, come here!
Kill the Lord.
I like how we come back to classic, and then this shit feels like this is what MG should feel like actually. This is what fucking Mythical Glory should feel like. Why the hell is our Mythical Glory games feel like I'm playing with Traffic? Why?
Who knows? Oh man, wrong emblem, wrong skill, everything wrong. Ayo, how desperate I am, man.
Are you okay, sir? He is not okay. Time to go.
No.
Fuck. Shit. Oh my god! Okay, nice.
Ah,
Hey.
god damn it.
Okay, we are fucked. Yeah, we are fucked. Yeah, GG's, guys.
Yeah, I think so. Our marksman was pushing lane alone.
Guys in Yi-San-Jin playing. Oh my god, he just got cancelled,
Big
bro.
What the hell is that drop?
Cancelled, bro.
You big oofy doofy right there.
Oh, what? Yo, the drop is so annoying. Ooh,
Damn.
Hey, I killed one. I'll take it. I killed one.
I'm not touching Lancelot from now.
Unfortunate.
No, honestly, Yi-San-Jin goal was fine. And the Randall got MVP. Yeah, how surprising.
Oh, yeah.
The random got MVP.
Unfortunate.
Honestly, Yi-San-Jin is fun, even in the gold lane. But it in the end depends on whether you can kill the enemy faster.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's what happens when you play technically an assassin.
Crazy, more pain. Okay, time to charge my phone.
Alright, time
tomorrow.
to go, people.
You mean
GG.
today?
Or boy.
Boy,
Bye,
everyone.
Bye bye.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and close things out here, peeps. I don't think I'm gonna say too much more because you guys can already see that I think my condition is not in the best of states. My nose, my throat, everything. I am gonna go ahead and get ready to go to bed. But yeah, thank you very much everyone for dropping by the stream today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the team rankings, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to the new season of MPL MY. Show me the ranking. No. You should have been watching. Mwahaha. Anyway, I'll probably post it tomorrow anyway, so you can catch it tomorrow. Or you can scroll back on the VOD. Up to you. But you should have been watching. Mwahaha. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the team ranking. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of match analysis and then a little bit of the gaming that we did today as well. We'll probably do more ML on Thursday. I'll let you guys know. Unless I actually do get sick, then we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure to get some rest. Maybe I'll take a shower as well, just to refresh myself up. But yeah, once again, everyone, thank you very much for dropping by the stream today. I'll see you guys on the next one, which is Thursday. And yeah. For those of you who haven't, do drop a like, follow, and subscribe on my socials. I'm always live every Tuesday and Thursday night on Twitch and YouTube, and then I have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, as well as a Discord server. So if you guys want to follow the community or keep up with whenever I'm live, those are the best place to do it. Always appreciate the support. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish things off here. Have a very good night, everyone. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye, everyone. Good night.